isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush, 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 don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it had power and you gotta see the show. It's a rock and roll, you gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the 30th day of October 2025. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
All purpley today.
Purpley.
Is that
Purpley.
purple, lavender? Is it purple? Is it?
I don't know. I think it's purple and blue. I think.
Oh, all right. Like a
the
mixture of
stripe, the
purple,
navy.
blue, and
Yeah.
all right. I like it. One day before Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
So then, because today is considered mischief night,
Oh, it is?
I think it's like tonight is what's really considered All Hallows Eve.
Hallows Eve.
Yes, I believe. So
Mhm. Okay. I could do without that. Just skip tonight.
I don't really
I'll be in bed actually by 7. So
Yeah, I don't really
who are we kidding?
like it's anything,
I don't think I usually make it to the evening.
right? Yeah, it's.
I
it
know when
depends
they
on what you
go
call.
CBS Evening News or NBC Evening News with Tom Yamas. I'm like, I made it. I made it.
Which is
Made
5:30
it.
Central
Right.
Time.
Right.
All right.
Who's getting old? Wait, who's getting old?
Nobody.
Not
Nobody.
me.
No, it's. I don't actually think it's age. Although,
Really? Oh.
I don't know. Were you going to bed this early before doing the show? I mean, I know.
I was going to sleep at 8:39 before
Right.
doing the show.
Right.
But
So
that's not 11 or I mean, my parents stayed up all the time to watch the 10 o'clock news and then to watch the opening monologue on Johnny Carson.
Mhm.
And then they wouldn't make it to the end of the
Okay.
show, I don't think, most nights.
Mhm.
But yeah, they were stronger than me, man. I'm
But what time
Out.
did they get up in the morning?
yeah, like
I mean-
5:30.
I mean, now my parents like stay up till 10, 10:30, 11
Do they
o'clock.
really?
Yeah. You know,
maybe.
but that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's age. It's where do they have to
Early
be?
in their 70s. What do I have to be ashamed of?
No, but where do they have to be?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I can't. I mean, yeah. Truth be told, at the where I'm at, I'm thrilled that we won an award. That was really thrilling.
Mhm.
And the course of up and down and losing and winning on the same night and driving 2 hours there and driving 2 hours back, the hiccups within the award ceremony for us,
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
for some whatever weird reason,
Mhm.
all exhausted the heck out of me.
Yeah.
And when it was on a Tuesday night, I'm like, oh, this is no bueno.
Mhm.
I need it to be on a Thursday night and then I can hang on for one more day.
Right.
But I'm crashing hard this week. I'm feeling it.
Well, tomorrow's Halloween, so hang in there, kid. That's
Right. But normally on Friday, I told you, even since I was a little girl, when the Sabbath would come
Mhm.
and it was 1 hour after, like you're talking, you light the candles at sundown.
Mhm.
I was napping on my couch at 4:20.
Mhm.
But not for those reasons. I was napping on my couch.
Me too. Sometimes I just nap and my eyes are awake. I mean, are you
No,
sleeping?
but-
I'm sleeping. I think I'm sleeping. Are we both sleeping? Are you in my dreams? What's going on?
Yeah.
No.
I'd be out.
Right, but I don't think you're gonna have that problem tomorrow. You're up with the Halloween. You
Yeah,
like it.
I'm
You
really
like the kids
excited.
coming
I
by.
love the
you-
kids. Ding dong, ding dong. And then I
Yeah.
love when the pretty princesses come to the door and you can tell they got to wear eye makeup and
Mhm, mhm.
you know, and then they're like, I
Yeah.
got purple or whatever
Mhm.
it is. Ay, ay, ay. I
Yeah.
love it. And then the babies when they come and they're in
Mhm.
like I did a pea in the pod. So Savannah's face was the top, one of the peas in the
Mhm.
entire pod
Mhm. Yeah.
when she was born. I think Harley was a bee.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So cute.
I made the
And then
mistake.
I love the olders because the older ones are like, I want good candy.
Sure.
And I'm 57 and can still say, I
want
want good candy.
Right. I want good
Like,
candy. Right.
for example,
Oh my gosh.
candy corn.
Oh my
Candy
God.
corn day.
I can't believe they gave it a day.
Woo!
It is National Candy Corn
Tina,
Day.
it's candy corn day.
Yep.
So I brought my package.
By the way, I think I made a mistake at the trunk or treat. You were talking about all the kids that come up with the eye makeup and stuff. I thought one was a princess, and they said no, JD Vance. Oh, I didn't.
Oh, geez. Great. Just when I wasn't trying to hang on for the week, I can't wait till the phone lines blow up. That's even more exciting.
Come on, it's funny. Have a sense of humor, kids. No, but going back to the sleep thing, not that I want to, make this the most boring show in the history of time, but
hey, that's a surefire way we'll win an award at the
Right,
IBA.
right? So I'm just saying it's funny how, I was gonna say, or I did say, what time did you go to bed and get up before doing the show? It feels like that was so long ago, doesn't it? Like doesn't it feel like it was so long ago that like you were just sleeping a normal time?
Well, yeah, and it was weird. It really, the conversation like that started when you were like, if you think about it, Cher, you only have been doing this show for a little over a full year.
Yeah. February of 23.
Okay.
Right?
So almost 2 years. But but if we count
Yeah,
like
a little over a
the
year and a half.
calendar years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, okay.
Right. So that's time. But I think it's also funny how we will think differently too about the show. Because I did reach a point a couple of years ago where I went, okay, if I need a day off, I need a day off. Like it's
From the show?
Yeah, it's okay to take
Ooh,
days off.
I'm not there yet.
Because right. But minus a couple of years here and there and doing stand-up and stuff, I've been doing this for 31 years, getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning
And
or
is your
3:30 in the morning.
Is your body used to it yet?
No. Like
Could you have mentioned that when Chrissy left?
I'm just saying, like, is my body used to it? I mean, like, I don't crash at 3 o'clock normally.
Why do you why do you go like that? Like, why do you point over here? The hell was that about? Okay.
But that said, I mean, I do
tell some of your secrets now. No.
Yeah. No, I
but
I don't think that was a secret on the air. I think we've talked about it enough times. But I also don't, like, when the alarm goes off in the morning. I mean, I do every day think about, what if I just slept another 2 hours? Like, I mean, here, perfect example. My old boss Jay did mornings in Ottawa for a long, long time on their AM radio station. I don't know how long. I want to say on the same station. I want to say he's been there like 25 years, at least.
Wow.
At least.
That's unheard of in radio.
So
same place.
Yeah, he just has been there for forever. He's just a staple. So then he was ready to retire and now has quasi-retired. He starts his morning show at 7. There's some news, there's some things, and then he starts his talk show at 7 and just goes 7 to 9 and does his thing. So as he got older, he just finally said, okay, I can still entertain, I can still do it, but I'm not getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning anymore. I'm just not doing it. So there's times like with the awards,
there is a big difference between 4 and 5 a.m. or 3 and 4 a.m.
There is, or 4 and 6.
Yeah, there is.
For a guy to get up. I mean,
I still think though we need to be keeping that solid. Like I think people get up with us, like Lisa Chambers.
I agree. Good morning, Lisa.
Right.
I agree. I'm not there yet. I'm just saying you come down to a point where you get older.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to say he's 66, 67. And you go, okay, here's the choice. I could stop altogether and just be done with radio, or I can give you a couple hours each morning and still have our fun. But like with the awards thing, like I was all set. I was like, I know it's weird to take a Wednesday off, but I think we should take the next day off.
Yeah.
I even talked about taking the day off.
Yeah.
And you were like, no, let's like you want to do the show. Like you're not that I don't want to do the show. You feel like it's a consistent thing and it should be there. And we just took time off with our daughter.
And my DMs show me that people are like, what am I going to do for the next week without you guys?
Right.
Not that, listen, I'm not saying, what are you going to do without me?
Right.
Like that kind of a thing. But I don't like to interrupt that because
I know it's everybody else's flow of their morning.
Yes.
I get it.
Yes.
I get it. And I've just reached a point where I've been doing this for so long where I just know my body is like I haven't caught up yet. Like maybe this weekend I will. Chances are I won't.
Yeah,
you know,
we're doing
and then it's
trees
it's
this
like
weekend.
I feel like I really haven't caught up. So that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I talked to you on the way back that it's time to implement a big vacation a year, pour into that vacation fund, no matter what, and then do a couple of soft vacations, South Haven for 3 days, whatever it is,
Yeah.
because we just can't keep running like this.
Right. And sometimes it means just taking a day when you're going to be up till 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes you can reward yourself with a donut. Like today on Buy a Donut Day.
Or
no,
you can reward
that's
yourself
not a reward.
with candy corn.
No.
Candy corn.
No.
We.
You know what I'm hearing? All the kids out there going, Mom, she's not going to give those out on Halloween, is she? You said we were going to their house.
Oh my gosh. Kent just said to move 15 miles east and I won't have to wake up at 5. I don't know how people do that though, unless I moved and worked in the same area. Because when some of our dental techs at Hillcrest tell us, I live in Remington. I'm like, oh my Lord. Remington's a nice place. I'm not knocking Remington. I'm like, but I couldn't bounce between Remington and Rensselaer every day.
Our neighbor works, I think, in Francisville.
Same thing.
And
right.
Yeah. She's like, I live in Central. I work in Eastern, Yeah.
Oh, wait. So she's got it the worst.
She's got to get up earlier. Yep.
Right.
But she's home earlier.
Yeah. Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, like you leave work, I don't know,
but
say
that throws me
3
whenever I go
Eastern,
to see clients and I'm
right.
Where am I? Who am I? Yeah.
I know. It's all crazy. Today is checklist day. You like making a checklist and checking it off?
Always.
I've now started almost everything in my phone is a checklist. Almost everything in my phone is a checklist. Otherwise, it's like all my notes,
Yeah. And I love, it's very fulfilling. Don't ask me why. For me to create a checklist and then check things off.
Yeah.
Like I can't just go, oh, I did that and then erase it. I have to put a green check mark next to it.
I know. And it almost
weird.
No, it's not weird because it's
weirdo.
Because it's almost like when I go in after a week, then I go, okay, I don't think you need to leave all these things checked off because now you're like making a new checklist for the week. And I erase everything. I'm like, it's like I didn't do any of it.
Right.
It's just all you just erase all
but
of it.
It's such a, let's give Cheryl a big round of applause.
No, I'm going to disagree wholeheartedly. It's because it really does give you a sense of accomplishment. It's like,
especially when we're in the weeds at 100% every day. There's no end to the checklist.
Right.
When you told me that, I went, oh, okay, I'm going to feel better about myself because I used to make checklists and then not leave the office till they were done. I would be living here.
So I have started.
I'd never make it home.
So mine started with a to-do list. Now I have a today list, and I've added to it a what is it? A to-do soon list.
A wish list. Yeah.
I haven't even made it to a wish list yet. But everything that I'm following and stuff, I've got a new plan for how to do it. It's one of them I saw was like a do new, next, and now. And the now can only have one thing in it. And you just keep moving them. Like, because that new list is just going to keep growing and growing. Yeah. So today is Carignan Day. I thought it was cardigan, but it's not. It's Carignan. What's a Carignan? Oh, it's a kind of wine. Okay. Sorry, wine drinkers. I don't care.
Yeah, here's the thing. I would like to discuss a brief, like, you get a wine day. You don't get a white wine day, a red wine day, a Cabernet, yeah,
Right.
a French, you know what I
Right.
mean? No.
Right. I don't get a Stella Day, a
Nash-
Sam Adams Day.
Right. You get National Wine Day.
Right.
That's the day where you whip out
Yeah.
whatever it is that you drink and you go, hee, whatever. That's
Right.
that.
Right. I'm with you. Haunted Refrigerator Day. A day to no, it's not
clean
like
it
that.
out.
It's a day to look in the back and what's been back there for a while. Ooh.
Do you know what we should
cheese
do?
is green. It didn't start out that way.
Okay, I may do this for today. I would like to know the absolute worst, like, expiration date of jelly and condiments, because they just live in my refrigerator till probably I will die first.
Okay, it's not hard to find out.
Strawberry jelly, soy sauce, what else? Ketchup, mustard, pickles,
Okay.
a hot chili oil.
All right.
I
think a lot of those things last a long time.
in a squeeze tube,
Yeah.
which I usually don't use, but
right. That's what condiments are there. They don't you don't use them a lot. So,
right. But you can't tell me that ketchup doesn't go bad. It's vinegar.
Yeah, it's fine. Try to they say shake it up. Shake it up. Today's Publicist Day. Speak Up for Service Day. I think it's for service people, like not like good service.
Thank God for service people.
Text Your Ex Day. Other than me, I mean, because we're back together. Like, is there any exes that you like have texted in a long time? I can't think of one.
I used to with the kids, just because it was their dads pick up
Right.
what's going on, and then
Yeah.
and then we would do vacations together with Russ and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
we would text almost on the daily.
Yeah.
But no, but I am a believer in not making like enemies. Like you need a minute away, like during a separation, I think, like, or when you're on the road to divorce, no one's going to go hip hip hooray.
Well, not just divorce.
You,
I mean,
you got
dating,
the Yeti
whatever,
or whatever it is, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah, I don't like to live my life like I'm trying to think how many enemies or how much angst I've got towards anybody. Because I always think if it stops me from being able to take communion, then it's not worth it, whatever it is.
Okay. Yeah,
Do you think that way? Do you think that way
No.
from when you were in Catholic school? Because once I was told, like, you cannot take the body of Christ, and you have to be honest about it. Like, if your heart is in the wrong place, don't take it. That got me thinking about that every time I'm mad at somebody. Every time. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I am disappointed in people, like in several people right now, but I can not let it affect. I can just remove myself and not stew. I could just kind of move on and go, well, that was really yucky and I'm better off without, but I wish them well, and I hope they change their ways.
Yeah,
that's kind of the way I think. Like,
I don't think I have any anger towards anybody right now. There's people that I just don't want to deal with. You know what I mean? Like, but it's, I don't know that it's anger. It's just, I don't harbor a lot of anger.
Yeah.
And usually if there's people that I have to deal with, it just bothers me that I have to deal with them. You know what I mean? Like, like I would just like to remove them from my life,
Yeah, I've started thinking there's a story there. Just like when I analyze myself or when I'm looking at something and I'm like, wow, that's because I'm awfully touchy about A, B, and C. And then I can go all the way back and trace it to something that happened when I was little.
Well, that's the whole Dr. Nikki thing that we're going to get into later.
Yeah. And then I think to myself, there's something there. And if you heard that story, you wouldn't be nearly as angry. You just go, ooh. Because when you hear people's stories and they share them with you and they go deeper, you do wonder, like, how in the world? Like, that's some coping. Like, that was.
Oh,
that
yeah.
had to
I think
be
there's
tough.
a reason why so many people do what they do. Like, I think a lot of people that that I think are that do what I consider to be rotten things or weird things or jerky things, I find as I dig a little bit, about 85% of them it's got an insecurity thing there.
Absolutely.
There's something there. So, but yeah, I was gonna say I think the last ex, like boyfriend, girlfriend, anything that I even talked to was before we were married, and she's since passed away. So like I just yeah.
Oh.
I had
Like
one.
from dating you?
Yes, dating me killed her. She was so heartbroken when I told her that I was getting married that was the end. She just fell off. She drove her car out the face of the earth. No, it was just that is a weird thing though when you hear about that.
Oh, I'm sure.
When you hear about someone that you dated and you like find out that they died, you're like, wait, what? Yeah. And then but for the most part, yeah, I don't I think I just don't live anywhere around where I would bump into people or anything. So it just doesn't, there's no reason to
I wonder sometimes
chat with them, like, to find them. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I look them up sometimes on Facebook. Every so often I'm like, what happened to them?
Well, here's what's so funny about the way my brain goes and my life goes. Like, I had one reach out on Instagram probably 3-4 years ago. And I actually messaged back and went, hey, wow, here's how things are going. Glad to hear things are going with you. And she sent the phone number and said, oh, we should chit chat. I said, yeah, great. And then I forgot about it. And then so much time went by that I'm like, well, now so much time has gone by. I'm like, and truth be told, I just went, I think that was enough of a catch up. Like I don't know that I worry that much about what's going on with people that don't go out in my lives. I mean,
I always wonder,
even my old friends, like I'll catch up with Tony for like a half an hour and then I feel like we're caught up. Like, here's what's going on.
Yeah.
Which is funny because we used to talk every day and we had enough to talk about. It's just funny how that works with friendship sometimes.
Some of them are for a time.
Just kind of fade away. Yeah. So
same thing happened. I remember right before we got married, we were actually on vacation in Florida when an ex we had gone to Hawaii together, took his wife to the same Hilton Waikoloa Village and sent pictures through Facebook and then asked, how's everything going with me?
Like, sent them to you? That's weird.
And I have the same cell phone number. So I was like, this is weird. I don't even know how to explain this. And then I remember being with you, like when we were engaged and this happened. And I was like, feels a little like not right.
It feels
not
awful,
sure why. I
like
didn't
odd,
do anything,
like
but
awful,
it was
off.
like,
nah. Weird. Today is pumpkin bread day. No, thank you. I'm going to pass.
I'm not a pumpkin person. That's a good question for a poll. Are you a pumpkin spice type of person? I'm really not.
And then lastly, a good one right before Halloween, Sugar Addiction Awareness Day. So, so there you go.
That totally changed. My mindset changed when I became diabetic and realized the impact of white sugar.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not good.
No.
While I eat a candy corn.
It is good though. It's good. It's just not
but
good.
It's really bad for you.
But it's good. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, get into our poll question for today, wrap up yesterday's, and move forward.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber College Square Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week. Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Every time I turn around, my friends at Pure Talk give me one more reason to feel good about switching. This month, for instance, they're supporting Canines for Warriors, a terrific organization that trains rescue dogs and then pairs them up with combat veterans struggling with PTSD. The result? They're saving lives on both ends of the leash. This is why I switched to Pure Talk. I like being in business with an American wireless company who shares my values. Yeah, I appreciate unlimited talk, text, and plenty of 5G data for just $25 a month, and I bet you will too. But I think you'll really appreciate doing business with a company who gives back to the men and women who volunteered to defend our country. Just dial pound 250, say micro. With Pure Talk's U.S. customer service team, you can switch in as little as 10 minutes. Again, dial pound 250, say micro, to switch to an American wireless company who actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-466-1142. 800-466-1142. 800-466-1142.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
What day is this?
Thursday.
Just remember Thursday. Thursday. Can you remember Thursday?
That's some kind of national holiday.
It's just Thursday.
It's just a regular Thursday.
We can spin it and make it into a positive.
How do we put a positive spin on this?
One day closer to death.
Nope, that's wrong.
Nope, negative.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah, that's better.
You know what happens here on Friday?
Just get through today.
Will do.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. We are doing our best just to get through a Thursday because tomorrow's Halloween, which is fun. Kid fun, trick-or-treating, all kinds of good stuff. Speaking of fun, Saturday, November 8th, next Saturday, so a week from this Saturday, is Mistletoe Magic. It is here and ready for you. We're into November already this Saturday. Into November. Wow. So November
Christmas
8th.
is like...
I know. You're talking about taking the Christmas trees out this weekend. And it just doesn't feel ready for it. 3 filled buildings, 80-plus vendors, all happening. Mistletoe Magic, Holiday Bazaar. So many great things for everybody on your list, including yourself and home decor, and get all the good stuff so you can decorate your house. Biscuits and gravy for breakfast, chicken and noodles for lunch as well. It's your one-stop shop for Christmas. Find out more on the Jasper County Facebook page, Jasper County Fair Association Facebook page. Also, speaking of Christmas stuff, another season is closing. Last week of full-time hours. It's 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont. 80% off everything except display items, which are marked down big time already, and bereavement.
And
So,
Christmas trees are part of the
display.
displays.
Yes. So,
But the ornaments are not.
okay. See, good
So
to know.
ornaments are 80% off.
So
The trees are displays.
so much, and those are priced to go as well. So,
Mhm.
so get over there, get your last minute Christmas decor, and then throughout the month of November, another season will be open on Saturdays only. So, and then once it's all gone, it's all gone. Like, that's it. So, all right, let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday. Yesterday we were chit-chatting about give me a second here. Sorry. Okay. Paranormal events.
Mhm.
Have you ever experienced a paranormal event? Pretty close. 57% said yes, 43% said no.
Oh, wow. I would have thought way more would have said yes.
Really?
Yeah. Mhm.
You thought a lot more people have
Yeah.
experienced a paranormal event of some kind.
I'll go one further.
Okay.
No offense to people answering.
Mhm.
I think they may not have realized.
Okay, well now that's possible, because I wonder sometimes about things that happen, and did it just happen, or was that something like
Mhm.
freaky deaky?
I mean, I think it's just like God's voice. If you're not quiet enough, we're paying attention. It's there.
Mhm.
It's just a question of, are you quiet enough to hear it, or are you paying attention enough to hear it? So I do think it's
My
there.
guess is no.
Right. I'm not
it's-
judging
yeah,
anybody,
yeah,
because
yeah. Mhm.
that's why one of my favorite songs is Word of God Speak,
Mhm.
because it's literally like,
Mhm.
I can hear you now. Like there's
Mhm.
no need to speak.
Yeah.
But this show would be quite unique if we just stopped speaking.
Let's just stop and hear what the sounds are.
Right?
35%, this is some national stuff. 35% of people say they've felt a presence or unknown energy at some point. 32% say they've had a smell or an unexplained odor. Like they just can't figure out where the smell is coming from.
Wow.
31% have heard an unexplained sound or music. 26% have heard the voice of someone who wasn't there. I think that's just Alexa. 26% have felt an unexplained change in the temperature.
Okay, they do
Ladies,
say
that's
about
just
that.
called a hot flash.
Right,
I mean,
but I can't. I'm having trouble. If I'm having trouble being quiet, I'm really having trouble with menopause. So
here's what's so
you're gonna
funny.
have to pick a different way.
Here's what's so funny about the show Ghosts. So they all have different, like we'll have each ghost will
Powers?
have a special ghost power. They also have a special thing that happens when one of the living walks through them. Like one is a hippie. So if a living person walks through that ghost, they'll get like a little high for a minute or something. Another one, it just so happens if they walk through them, just a horrible smell shows up. Like it's,
I may have to watch that show. It
it's
does
kind of
sound
fun.
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
sound fun.
And it's also like makes you go,
Mm.
how strange would it be if you knew that you had ghosts in your
Mhm.
house?
Yeah.
And it's wild because the wife can see them and the husband cannot. So it drives him crazy because he knows they're there. She's shared this with him. And
why can she see them? Did someone die? And
something happened, like she got electrocuted or something, and it gave
Got
her
it.
this
Okay.
power. Like that's in the first episode.
Got
So, but it's one of those things where it's like he'll be like trying to talk to her or something, and he's like, or he'll say something about like a ghost or something, and he's like, they're in the room, aren't they?
Right.
It's yeah. So it's very funny. So 18% of people have seen unexplained orbs of light. 17% have seen an object move without explanation. That was the one that I had. 16% have actually seen a spirit or a ghost. So only 16% out of all the paranormal people. 10% say they've seen an angel. 9% say they've seen unexplained smoke. That happens to me sometimes.
I do it.
I'm like,
I
where
see,
did the smoke come from? Oh, that was me. Okay.
I was going to say,
forget sometimes.
I see it every time you go for Ida's.
You see smoke?
I see smoke. I see unexplained smoke out of your butt.
That's not smoke.
Oh, it's
Then
smoke.
why do you got to do that to Ida's? And 7% claim they've seen a demon.
Okay. Ay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 8% say they think the paranormal thing was evil. 24% say they think they were natural. 21% say they've seen a mix of good and bad spirits. So, weird. All right. Moving forward. So today is Haunted Refrigerator Day. Not like your refrigerator is going to turn into a spirit and haunt you. But are you scared to look in the back?
Haunted.
Right.
It should be declared a national,
yes.
Right?
Are you scared to look in the
crime
back?
against humanity by The Hague.
What's in that drawer? It's green and fuzzy. I think I'm just going to leave it till we move.
We just leave it in the dark.
We'll just wait until we move. So I thought this was a fun one because I'm always surprised when this answer is no. Do you eat leftovers? So I gave you a couple choices. No, nope, I just don't do it. Once in a while, or always.
Okay, so once in a while, to me, I would have added. No, it's just like a difference. I would have gone only from a restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
So we kind of have to because they'll go, yeah, every time every time we go to Ida's, we try to bring a little something home.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't happen for me.
It doesn't, yeah.
But
Jared's special. Oh, I try to bring home half. So I could enjoy
and
it
you
again.
can. I know, right? There's nothing that I get there. Like even when I get a burrito, which is bigger,
yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, Harley was in love with Ida's. She will
Right?
call now that she's back in Phoenix, Arizona.
Right? Like
Right?
they don't have Mexican
Home
food
of
there?
everything. Like their restaurants, they've got it all.
Right?
And she
Right.
goes, Ma. I mean, it was so bad. We'd be driving home with the kids from wherever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right, are we going to cook tonight? What are we doing dinner tonight? What's the plan?
Mm-hmm.
And you'd hear this silence. And in the back, Harley's like, Ida's?
Mm-hmm.
That's all she wanted.
Right.
Ida's? It's 6 a.m. They're not even open. I
Right.
know, but one can plan.
We can. We got to know what's happening later. So
Listen, you own the radio station. Don't you ever sell?
right. Can't you call? All right. So I was able to add that in there. So I was able to
Oh, you
add an
did?
option. I can't change things, but I can add an option. So
Okay.
yeah. So
Because I don't know anybody. Is there anybody on earth that doesn't eat their leftovers? Like if they got an apple pancake, they don't bring the other half home?
I think there are. There are people that just don't eat leftovers. And it always blows me away when the answer is no, but they don't. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, get into what's happening, and we got plenty of fun stories today to talk. A lot of Halloween stuff we got before we get to Halloween tomorrow. Stick around.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 57. Tonight, mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 40. Friday, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 54. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low around 37. Saturday, a 30% chance of showers mainly before 1 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 52. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 32.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
for insurance that fits just right. Find a shelter agent near you.
Find the award-winning service you need with Lauren Berenda in Rensselaer, licensed insurance producer in Indiana, Illinois, and 11 other states.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Having your jewelry, coins, and collectibles properly appraised is often one of those projects that just gets backburnered. In the unfortunate event of a loss, however, you are going to want to be comfortable that your documentation is thorough and accurate, and no one is more qualified than Dirk's Fine Jewelry.
And some of you may not be aware, but Jeff Dirk is the only GIA graduate gemologist in residence in the greater Lafayette area.
And Liz and I both are the only International Society of Appraisers members in Lafayette, combined with the only 2 USPAP-compliant appraisers for personal property.
Insurance, liquidation, fair market, divorce, family disbursement, and more. It can sometimes be critical that you have a detailed document prepared by a qualified appraiser.
In these fluid and ever-changing markets, it's more important than ever to make sure your appraisal is up to date and your appraiser is properly trained, credentialed, and current with the latest legislation and standards.
Dirk's Fine Jewelry checks all of the right boxes for education, training, qualifications, certifications, and experience.
Let Dirk's Fine Jewelry be your personal jeweler while also offering Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Bjerks.com.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is cooperation among cooperatives. Cooperatives serve their members most effectively and strengthen the cooperative movement by working together through local, national, regional, and international structures. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Glatzpa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glatzpa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glatzpa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glatzpa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glatzpa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glatzpapharmacy.com. Glatzpa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
Yeah, you guys are not going to believe what happened.
What happened?
What happened? I woke up this morning.
And?
It's Thursday.
Today is Thursday. Well, so far that is very believable.
What do you have?
Well,
I brought you the greatest gift of all.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Loud early morning.
early morning entertainment.
Well, in that case,
Entertain me.
it's showtime. Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Show with you here, hanging out, having fun on a Thursday morning, doing our thing, getting the day rolling. Of course, portions of which are brought to us by your Kasanovich Umfleet family of McDonald's. Doing our thing. We got breakfast for McDonald's. Now is the time for breakfast at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I love it. Grab yourself, how about a breakfast burrito? You know, I still haven't used my my freebie. I've got a biscuit sandwich that I could grab from McDonald's as well.
Okay,
So-
can I just tell you I'm all farmished right now.
Okay.
So Mo's early. I thought we were at the break. I thought I missed the break. I come running in here. You're looking at me like, what are you doing? I'm all off.
Because then I looked at the clock and it's 5 to 7, and I'm like,
it is
now it's broken. That it's not fast. It's just not moving. And then I looked at my.
It's fast. It's
okay.
Yeah, our clock
God
in here
help
is
me this
fast.
week.
Yeah,
I need help.
It's yeah, but we're gonna get you a digital clock over there. We've been talking about that for a while. Like
I need like a new brain. That's what I need. I don't need a digital clock. I got it.
All right, let's see what's happening here. Solar powered cars will soon be a reality until the sun goes down. Then we're all just stuck.
How is that possible? Why?
It'll build up energy like our lights. The problem is our lights are going off at 9:30.
Right.
So I'm on my way back from the
IBAs,
Spectrum
and we're
Awards.
like, seems
Yes, we're
like
staying in Lafayette.
Right, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Till tomorrow morning. Doctors are increasingly telling patients to experience nature. Yeah, I understand that. I experience nature.
But have you ever tried like just taking a walk in the woods or where there's greenery, where you're surrounded by trees? If you have a headache, if you're not feeling it today, if someone drove you right over the edge.
No.
I'm telling you, it works better than meds.
When I no, last time I did that, I was in the Cub Scouts. So,
oh, geez.
Yeah.
I see you haven't been happy for a very long time.
No, I said walk through the woods. I'm saying,
but
yeah.
it really frees
I'm
the
happy.
soul, I think.
The cost of Halloween candy is up 10% this year. I've thought of a way for us to save money, though. This year, trick-or-treaters, we're going to hand out 1.5 Musketeers instead of all 3. You get 1.5, you get 1.5.
Now, do you know that I saw that and I said 10%? Nuh-uh. There's a stat, it's up 78% since 2020.
Right, let's say just since last year. Yes.
That's where I'm thinking, because it used to be like $3.50 a bag, not $7.89.
Right.
Yeah.
UPS has cut 48,000 jobs since last year. I'm hoping one of them is the person that came up with "What Can Brown Do for You?"
Right?
I've been in a lot of marketing meetings. I don't know if that one was a good move.
Yeah.
Truth Social will allow users to bet on elections. Those who bet on Democrats will be immediately kicked off of Truth Social. Sting will headline a Super Bowl concert 2 days before the game. All right, we knew ICE was going to be at the Super Bowl. Now the police are going to be there too.
Oh, jeez. Did you hear that they did that to get a different audience than Bad Bunny? And I'm like, guys, don't Kate. Like, just do your thing.
But it's beforehand. I'm all for them taking music from our generation. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's true.
And lastly, a Florida woman is suing SeaWorld in Orlando after a duck hit her in the face while she was on a roller coaster. She said SeaWorld should have warned her, with maybe a sign that said, if something's coming at your head, you should duck.
Right?
I'm funny.
You are. You are. I like you.
Oh, good. I appreciate it. All right. So we were talking about paranormal activity a little earlier. Kevin says he saw a lot of it when he lived in Utah. He said he was there for a decade near the Unta Basin. I don't know what that is, or Inta Basin.
Is it I or U?
It's UINTA. He says
thanks. It's going on my list of places not to spend.
He says
time.
He lived a mile from Skinwalker Ranch.
Okay, just the name is enough to say no.
Really? Because that sounds to me like one of those places in Roselawn.
No, I think they should put "and spa" after it. Right.
I mean, it's
okay. So it's going to be pretty because it said is it Unta?
I don't know. I had a hard time pronouncing it too.
They contain the highest point in Utah, Kings Peak.
All right.
So that's going to be pretty.
There you go.
Is Skinwalker Ranch. They got to add something and spa.
I don't know. Skinwalker Ranch, I'm telling you, it sounds like right up the road from Ponderosa.
That's true.
In
That's
Roselawn.
true. I didn't see.
You weren't picking up
Your
on what I was
mind's
saying.
In the dirt.
No,
mine was Skinwalker Ranch, like zombies.
Oh.
Like I'm thinking Skinwalker.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking no clothes. Yeah. And Mel says, "Hey guys, congratulations. Good morning, Mel. Thank you. We appreciate it. I feel like we haven't chatted with you in a while. So,
I know, right?
So thank you so much for jumping in. All right, now we're gonna take the break.
Got it.
Where we come back, we've got Frank
I'm
with
with
sports, and then Mo's going to come in, and we're going to chit chat about the Good Sam Jam and all the good things that we could do to help people get fed as SNAP benefits are disappearing. So we're going to find out all the great things that we could do. So we don't have anybody hungry in our area. So can't wait to chit chat with Mo.
Yeah, we cannot be in the
by the end of the show. That's
Yeah.
everybody's going to be fed, or at least the three of us will. One way or another, we're going to eat.
Right.
So all right, we'll be back.
Save big on everything for your next project when you shop at Menards. Spite Electric smart home products make everyday living simply smarter. Add color to your home's exterior with LED outdoor string lights. They're perfect for holidays or get-togethers, and they can be scheduled to automatically turn on or off. View our entire selection of Spite Electric smart home products today on Menards.com. Plus, check out our weekly flyer for other great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is a voluntary and open membership. Jasper County REMC is a voluntary organization open to all persons able to use their services and willing to accept the responsibilities of membership without gender, social, racial, political, or religious discrimination. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Some call it over-planning. At Stanish Generators, they call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Call Stanish Generators for a free in-home quote at 219-866-7199 or visit Stanish Generators on Facebook.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Appleseed Childhood Education is asking local farmers to donate a portion of their grain to support our nonprofit child care facility located in Rensselaer, Indiana. Your grain gift helps provide safe, affordable child care for working families right here at home, so parents can work and children can thrive. Not a farmer? You can still help. Contact me, Zion Miller, president of Appleseed Childhood Education, to learn more about how your donation can make a lasting impact.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
Upwards of 100 firefighters and other first responders from at least 7 fire departments responded to Curtis Creek Dairy south of Roselawn after 4 p.m. yesterday, following a report of an explosion at the digester facility, where methane is removed from the manure and converted into natural gas. A very toxic compound, hydrogen sulfide, was present, so precautionary measures were taken, but no inhalation injuries were reported. Lake County Hazardous Materials was there to monitor air quality. The cause of what took place was not known as of last night. There were no estimates of damage. A Rensselaer police officer and Jasper County deputy were recognized for heroism at this week's city council meeting, and each received 2 awards for their actions. Mayor Jeff Phillips explains.
Chief Anderson awarded Sergeant Dan White and Deputy Brett Fozzie from the Jasper County Sheriff's Department a life-saving award from the City of Rensselaer's Police Department. Earlier this month, Sergeant White and Deputy Fozzie were notified of a residence that was on fire. They gained entry, pulled lady out of the fire. The state fire marshal was in town, who awarded both of them the Heroic Life-Saving Award from the State Fire Marshal's office.
Mayor Phillips praised both men for their actions. Indiana will begin a special session next week, and while a proposal to redraw congressional districts is receiving the vast majority of the headlines, Governor Braun is asking legislators to take up another matter as well, and that is passing legislation to bring Indiana's tax code in line with the new federal legislation passed by Congress and signed into law by President Trump. The governor said the state's tax code, without changes, could complicate 2025 tax filings next year. The special session by state law cannot run longer than 30 business days or 40 calendar days. Most communities in the area will be having Halloween hours on Friday. Here are the local times for those locations. Rensselaer from 5 until 7:30, DeMotte 4:30 until 7, Wheatfield and Roselawn 4 until 7, Goodland 5:30 until 8, in Fowler, business trick-or-treating from 3 until 5:30, residential trick-or-treating from 7 until 9, Wolcott 6 until 8. All of the following communities' Halloween hours are from 5 until 7 p.m. local times on Friday. Kentland, Morocco, Brook, Maderaeville, Lake Village, Oxford, Monon, and Mount Ayr. Trick-or-treat hours for Francisville are 5 until 7 local time on Saturday, November 1st. Some churches, businesses, and nonprofits may have additional trick-or-treat hours. The American Red Cross will be having a blood donation event today at the Kentland Community Center at 401 North 4th Street from 1 until 6 p.m. Walk-ins are accepted. During this event, if you donate blood, you will receive a $20 e-gift card with your choice of merchants. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
91-year-old Lawrence Tony Nagel of Rensselaer passed away on October 21st. Visitation will be today from 9 a.m. until 11:30 a.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer, beginning with a rosary service at 9. Funeral Mass for Tony Nagel will be held today at noon at St. Augustine Catholic Church. Father Joshua Bennett and Father Rick Nagel officiating. Burial will follow at Mount Calvary Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to St. Augustine Catholic School or St. Augustine Catholic Church. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. 93-year-old Donald Dahmer, 27th. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory. Visitation will be from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday, November 3rd at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Military gravesite services for Don Dahmer will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday at Winnemac Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to St. Luke Lutheran Church or Winnemac VFW Post 1728. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 57. Tonight, mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 40. Friday, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 54. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low around 37. Saturday, a 30% chance of showers mainly before 1 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 52. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 32.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
A pleasant good Thursday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. MLB Game 5 of the World Series last night, witnessing an outing for the ages. Inside Dodger Stadium, Trey Savage edged his name into the Fall Classic record book. The Toronto Blue Jays starter struck out 12 Los Angeles Dodgers hitters, a new record for Ks among rookies in a World Series game. Savage also allowed just one run on 3 hits, did not walk a batter, notching his third postseason win as the Blue Jays defeated the Dodgers 6-1 to go up 3-2. The Blue Jays now find themselves one victory shy of a world title. The previous rookie mark for Ks in World Series play recorded by Don Newcomb of the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1949, who had 11. Savage's feat not the only piece of World Series history achieved in Game 5, the Blue Jays becoming the first team ever to lead off a Fall Classic game with a pair of homers, taking Dodgers lefty Blake Snell deep on the game's first pitch off the bat of leadoff hitter Davis Schneider. Next up, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would then go yard. Snell struck out 7. However, he does take the loss over 6 2/3, 5 runs on 6 hits. Awaiting the Blue Jays the opportunity for their third World Series title, and they can win it in front of their home crowd on Friday night. It's Game 6 back in Toronto. NBA, the perfect start to the regular season continuing for the Bulls, downing the Sacramento Kings last night at the United Center, 126-113. 6 different Bulls reaching double-digit figures, led by Metellus Buzelis, who had 27. Josh Giddey had 20 points, mixed in with a double-double, 12 assists. Off the bench, Kevin Huerter had 18, shooting 6 of 8 from the field. The Kings led by former Bulls guard Zach LaVine, a game-high 30 points in his return to Chicago since being traded by the Bulls back in February. Already dealing with a ton of injuries, Pacers still remain winless early, now 0-4 after falling the road last night, 107-105 to the Dallas Mavericks. Pacers did have a shot at the win, however, Aaron Nesmith misfired at a 3-pointer at the buzzer. Pacers did get a game-high 27 points from Pascal Siakam, mixed in with a double-double, 13 rebounds. Off the bench, Mavericks led by 20 points from point guard Brandon Williams. In all, 64 total points courtesy of the Mavericks bench. Mavericks rookie Cooper Flagg, drafted number 1 overall, had a double-double, 15 points, 10 rebounds. NFL, as the 6-1 Colts get set to travel to the Pittsburgh Steelers this Sunday. The first injury report out yesterday, as 9 of the 10 players listed not taking part in practice. The only practice participant on the injury report, corner Jalen Jones, going full in practice, dealing with an injured hamstring. Bears also with 10 players on their first injury report out yesterday ahead of Sunday's visit to the Cincinnati Bengals. 7 players not practicing, limited yesterday. Tight end Cole Kmet with a back injury and corner Tyreek Stevenson due to an injured shoulder. Both did not play last Sunday in the loss at Baltimore. Also a signing for the Bears yesterday, picking up safety Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, recently released from the Baltimore Ravens practice squad. Thursday Night Football kicks off Week 9 with a pair of 2-win teams, the Ravens at the Miami Dolphins. NHL, it's the Blackhawks on the road tonight against the Winnipeg Jets. And that's a look at your sports for this Thursday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
It's time now to play Find the Big Deal with Strachan Van Til. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on Powerade 28-ounce bottles on sale this week at Strachan Van Til. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on that. You'll be entered in for a chance to win a $50 gift card from Strachan Van Til and Touhyville. Good luck.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments, including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy. In 2011, I founded Wesley Financial Group with one goal in mind, to help honest folks out of their timeshares permanently. Today, I run Wesley with my two sons, a real family business, treating every client and every employee like we'd want our own family treated. That philosophy has helped us grow into the largest, most trusted timeshare cancellation company in the United States. Fortune magazine even recognized us as one of the best places to work. Why? Because we genuinely care. In fact, some of our former clients were so moved by their experience working with us, they joined our team so they could help others to timeshare freedom. If you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-790-1400. 800-790-1400. 800-790-1400.
Congratulations to Julie in Rensselaer. She knew that the Powerade 28-ounce bottles are on sale this week for 79 cents. Ordering your groceries is easier than ever. You can do it online at StragaManTill.com. You get the same prices as you see in the store. You can set up your shopping for pickup or delivery. You get online coupons, reward points, and more. Stragaman Till, life made simple, food made easy. Visit StragaManTill.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card will be up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages here in just a little bit. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragaman Till and Touhyville. We are going to draw the winner on Friday, so good luck.
Your road to opportunity starts with CDL training at St. Joseph's in Rensselaer. Our CDL Academy offers affordable, hands-on Class A and Class B skills training, plus a CDL Class A refresher course for drivers ready to get back behind the wheel. With personalized instruction, small class sizes, and real driving experience, you'll gain the skills and confidence to pass your CDL exam and step into a high-demand career. Limited class times remain for 2025. Sign up today at stjo.edu.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
You should try Fast Play from the Hoosier Lottery. It's easy to play and super fun. Unlike that time you tried paddleboarding.
Go! Fast Play does sound quick and easy. I'll take one.
Hoosier Lottery. Champions of play. Play responsibly.
Touhyville. Now with even more Touhy.
Let's start with some good news and some bad news. The bad news is
it's early.
Just a little early in the morning. Okay, so what's the good news?
Today is Thursday.
What's so good about that? What's so good about it? The week
It's almost over.
Almost over.
How long do you think a week is?
A week is a very long time.
Oh, I've had a really long week.
It's almost over.
It's almost over.
So let's get back to work. You folks ready for a show?
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Show with you here, having fun on a Thursday morning. Thanks for getting up with us, hanging out in Touhyville. We appreciate it. And speaking of getting up and hanging out with us, we appreciate that Mo from the Good Samaritan Food Pantry stopped by for us to talk the Good Sam Jam. So she came in and took our picture. We'll have a fun picture on social media a little bit later on of us looking like we're a two-man band,
right?
You know, which is becoming more and more true every day. But we're excited about the Good Sam Jam. It is a concert at Embers on the night before Thanksgiving. Tell everybody a little bit about it.
But first, I have to start off with all the fine folks in Touhyville are wonderful sponsors of this event. And I think you were one of the very first to jump on board. So I just want to say thank you.
Well, thank you. We're just so excited about it. We're excited about this
yes,
thing.
when it comes to Good Samaritan Food Pantry.
And how could we pass on a sponsorship when they have such fun names like John Mellon Campbell's Soup?
Oh, I fell out.
And then you started singing along with each one of those sponsorships.
Right?
Yes.
Come on, tell us all.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Tell us what happened.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got the John Mellon Campbell's Soup, where you can actually provide soup for folks. You know, Sonny and
can we
Cher.
just say, Mo came up with all these.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I always appreciate a good marketing genius.
I love it. Sonny and Cher, as in share your goods with other people, not as in like you. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. The Almond Brothers, like in case you just want some nuts. Grateful Bread, because who's not grateful for bread?
Right.
That's Fleetwood Mac and Cheese.
That one's kind of my favorite.
Yeah, that's oddly enough, that is one of Cheryl's, like, one of her favorite meals is mac and cheese. Like it makes me laugh that Cheryl could eat something, at a fine dining restaurant and loves like pizza mac and cheese. Like it is like her thing. Well, yeah, no explaining candy corn, Tina Tuna is another sponsorship. Bruce Stringbean,
that was my
who's
favorite.
in the theaters now.
Right.
And I love the You Too Can Help. So you can just donate in kind, whatever you can. And there's different levels that help with different things. You can find out all about it at gsfprensselaer.org. So Good Samaritan Food Pantry, Rensselaer.org, gsfprensselaer.org. So, all right. So the Good Sam Jam, what's happening that night?
So another thing I was going to say to you both, the event details can be found on our Facebook page.
Great.
The Good Samaritan Food Pantry of Rensselaer, but all of the event details are there. So time and address and how you can help. So certainly we're appreciating the sponsorships that are coming in, but on the night of the event, it is a free will donation. So that could be either,
at Embers.
At Embers, yep. It could be a cash gift, or you could donate non-perishable food items or household goods. Hygiene is another really good thing, to be donating. But thank you for saying Embers. because with another one who, well, I first had to start with a venue before we could even move forward with this event. And I went to Janelle.
Yeah,
and
it's a
without-
beautiful, it's just
Yeah.
a beautiful venue. It's a beautiful restaurant bar slash,
So without
yeah.
hesitation, she generously offered her
Yeah.
space. And then I thought, well, I can't have a venue without some entertainment. So I went to my neighbor, my wonderful neighbor across the street, Greg Michael. And Greg has a band. It's called Greg James and the Peaches, and he has different
love
guys who play with him. So you never know who all of the Peaches are going to be. But there's some rumors out there. That Joel Haskell could be doing his best Johnny Cash. If you
Nice.
know Joel, and Christopher Lauk on the drums. I'm not sure if we will get Dan Hawthorne, but he's fantastic.
Wait a minute. Christopher Lauk, is he a doctor?
Yes. Dr. Sticks is
what
his
a trip.
It's
He's
his
in our office,
nighttime.
I think. That's
his
hilarious.
nighttime
I went,
name.
wait a minute.
He's just a quiet doctor by day and a rock star by night.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
I cannot wait for this.
So they are donating their talent. So we appreciate that. And then I've got a number of different food vendors, that I've been reaching out to. And so, for example, the fine folks at Ida's are doing a nacho bar. Strachan Van Til doing some vegetable and cheese trays for us. Jean Witherington does a lot of catering at Embers, and she's donating. And I was just in with
for last.
Georgie Marie's cookies.
I was gonna say.
Yep. Georgie Marie is
and
going
her
to
cookies. Oh my gosh.
delish. Yeah. But the nice thing, so as you're hearing me talk about all of these donations, this is an event that at this point we have no expenses whatsoever. So every single penny, which I hope it's more like dollars and big dollars.
Yeah.
All gifts are going straight to the food pantry to help. And as we know, these are we've seen our service numbers shoot up, and they're only going to increase. If you're aware of what's happening November 1st.
Yes. And that said, it's, SNAP benefits for the entire nation are done until Congress can set a budget. I mean, just the idea, of people working without getting a paycheck and then people worrying now about food.
Yeah.
So tell me about how our mindset should shift from, I really can't do anything right now because money is tight in our household, to every little bit counts. We donated or one of our winners donated a pizza certificate to you, and how much that impact had. So I think the point is, no matter how small or big your donation is needed, so you're going to feed somebody.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if there's any listeners out there, but do you ever have like this little secret stash where you put your gift cards, like, oh, I forgot I had that, but even if you had a gift card, there was another one of your winners who had their name drawn for the Strachan Van Til contest. And she'd heard the story about the person donating their pizza coupon. And so she came in and donated her gift card. We in turn went to Strax and, took that $50 and bought, all of the things that we needed. So if you're one of those people that has that secret stash of gift cards somewhere, that's a great help. I'm not saying that you have to buy out the whole store, but, maybe if you're there at the store, you're buying a few cans, think of, buy 2 cans of something else and take them to our drop-off box. Maybe you buy a flat or a tray of something, but
what are you always in need for? Like that, it's just an endless, you always need blank.
So the mac and cheese is all we burn through mac and cheese all the time. And pasta, box pasta. And I think if we play the Strachan Van Til game, I know when I was there at the store this last week, and I think I saw 99 cents for the Karimet brand. That's always something. Even the Chef Boyardee things, the canned pasta is popular. We go through a lot of jelly, as in peanut butter and jelly, and that's
Okay.
Meat has been very difficult for us to keep up with on inventory. But if you can substitute another type of protein and still trying to help people, but that mac and cheese is very filling, pasta is filling, or
Mhm.
peanut butter and jelly. The Methodist Church recently did a peanut butter sundae, and they were it was running a fun competition, who would win, creamy or crunchy.
I like it.
And creamy won probably, I think it's about 70% to 30%.
Okay.
But that was just given to us a little over a week ago, and we're almost out of it.
Okay.
And so it just like I said, our service numbers are just going through the roof. And if you were to drive by Pizza King on a Tuesday morning or a Thursday afternoon, and that parking lot is just full. We've got
Mhm.
people who come early, waiting outside the door. Those lines are
Mhm.
building up. And I was kind of in a conversation recently, and I said, it feels like ever since we made the move to this new location, we're in a
Mhm.
facility that's 3 times bigger. There's much more visibility.
Mhm.
I feel like we've been kind of playing whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
So first there was, okay, let's get used to the new place and that adjustment. And we've, the economy's been hit. And so
Mhm.
that's driven up numbers. And we're seeing it more and more. And another one, that I think we're going to start to see more seniors, elderly.
Mhm.
And if I can get that word out, if any of you out there, if you have a neighbor, of somebody, who's in need, just this past, the past Tuesday, let's say we served about 35 people. 15 of them were new, and I want to say that 3 of them that day were seniors. And my mom, who's 90, she had just
God
talked to
bless.
me about, hey, you need to do more to let seniors know.
We
that
just
they
had
can ask
Sharon
you.
in here
Well,
yesterday.
and that's what I was thinking about, because you said she was
Mhm.
going to be a guest on the show.
Mhm.
And certainly, having the community center, the senior center, it's wonderful, and if there's a way, that, for us to complement that and to help,
Yeah.
that we're here for the communities that we're serving.
Yeah. So, okay. So, what happens? I did want to reiterate, because I didn't know this until you had told me probably a year ago. I want to donate, but it's not it's not on a Tuesday and it's not on a Thursday when you're open. So I get a turkey for Thanksgiving, or I get 5 turkeys for Thanksgiving, and I want to drop them off. How do I do that?
Sure. If you have something that needs refrigeration,
Mhm.
you can come, yes, when we're open, Tuesday morning from 10 to 12, or Thursday afternoon from 1 to 3. And we're typically there. Someone is there at least an hour before we open. But maybe that's not in the cards. Maybe you can't get there at that time. If you go to our website, Jeremy Cruz, our president, his cell number is listed there. My cell number is listed there. If you happen to use Facebook, you could always message us
Mhm.
and arrange a time,
A drop-off
that
time.
a
Mhm.
convenient time
Yeah.
where we could do that drop off.
Yeah.
So those are different ways to, as a workaround for that.
And everybody is a volunteer.
Everybody's a volunteer. There's not a
So
single paid person.
so then I'm thinking you always are in need for volunteers or hands.
Yes, we can always use help. And the system that we have right now, Tom Zimmer talks, we were saying, okay, well, let's have 7 for every shift. Now maybe even think, okay, maybe we need 8. And we have the space for it. We didn't have the space for that many people
Mhm.
before, but we weren't serving the
Mhm.
numbers like that before. So we still, there's every month there's a church that sends a volunteer. So October, it's been Iroquois Valley Christian Church. And so we've been blessed with their presence all of this month. And the Methodist Church is really good, and St. Augustine and Brushwood. And as I just said, the Methodist is all there's some, I hate to, St. Luke, Lutheran. Yes, I don't want to leave them out.
Mhm.
So these are all the, different churches in the rotation. And then we have some others who supplement that. I mean, some of them are retirees. Some of them are just people who have flexibility in their schedule to be
Mhm.
able to come in. And it's not, for some, they're there every week, because they have the time and they can do that. And there's others, as an example, on Thursdays, I have a rotation. It's right now it's got about 7 people on it. So your name comes up once every 7 weeks to work a Thursday afternoon from 1 to 3. And so that's that's I'll call it, that's as a non-church one. So that's a group of people that supplement the volunteers we get from churches.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Ed says, by the way, the Dr. Lau, was also a great singer in high school. So maybe he'll grab the mic at some point during the Good Sam Jam. And Christine says, with Thanksgiving coming up, many families may not have Thanksgiving. Hopefully people will donate lots of Thanksgiving foods, which makes me ask, is that actually a thing? Like, I'm sitting here thinking about it, and in my head, I was like, oh, we got this turkey last year at Shrek and Mantil, and we dropped it off. Is that a good move, or is that like, okay, there's one turkey? Are people able to get turkeys and things like that, or are we better off like going and buying 3 pounds of ground beef instead of a turkey or something like that?
So there's one station at the food pantry where we have all the refrigerated items. And when we're serving you, we ask you the total number of people in your house. So let's say the turkey you brought us is a relatively large one. We would normally save that for a larger family and ask them if they are interested. So we don't just give it to someone and hope that they'll use it. We make sure, like, could you use?
So that is still
10-pound
helpful
turkey?
to do something like that.
It is.
Great. Okay.
If you have that, that is certainly something that you can do. We used to, like, throughout the late in October and early part of November, we would ask our clients, would you like a Thanksgiving meal? And then there was a particular Saturday they would come and they would pick up a
Got it.
turkey and all of the sides. And that was like the Saturday before Thanksgiving. What we moved to about 2 years ago was a gift card instead.
That's what we do. We do a gift card giveaway.
The first part of the gift card, you must buy a turkey. I mean, you could be of any size, but then if you have any funds left over, you may spend it as you wish for the accompaniments. I'm not really sure how I feel about that. Like to say that you must buy a turkey if I'm speaking out loud. Because what if I don't like turkey?
Or
what
if
if
you're
what
a
if
vegetarian?
What if I want ham or
right.
My family tradition is to have frozen
Turkey
pizza
legs or whatever.
Whatever
Whatever it is. Yeah.
So I'm more of a fan of here's the gift card without restrictions. Spend it as you need to, to help make a memorable family experience.
Yeah.
I agree.
For sure. Yeah. Because whatever it is, we do, we're not, we don't know what they need it for. It might do them better to, to use it for some ground beef, manwich, and for toothbrushes. We don't know, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's whatever it works, works out for. So anyway, we're excited that you stopped by. And we did a fun time picture, so that's going to be cool. And then, of course, the Good Sam Jam. It's going on the evening before Thanksgiving.
Correct.
So, and if you can give, you can give anytime to the Good Samaritan Food Pantry in Rensselaer. There are more folks than you realize that need it right here in our community.
And there's no shame in accepting help, whoever you are.
No.
I mean, these times are just, you're getting like the head is in the vice and the crank just keeps getting tighter. And the kids still want to play baseball and you want to have them play baseball. It shouldn't be baseball or eat, volleyball, join the team, or, food on the table or heat or rent or,
I was going to say, since the last time we spoke on air, and you would have seen it in the promotional piece that I sent out about the event. But when we were talking before, we were saying, in 2023, we served 4,600 people. And in 2024, we served just over 6,000.
6,000.
Right now, we are on track to serve over 8,000 this year with the way that our service numbers are going. And I mean, that's just mind blowing to me.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and whatever you can give, money, food, The only thing Good Samaritan Food Pantry won't take is candy corn. There's a sign.
tried.
They won't take it.
I tried. She said keep it.
And I don't
We don't
like
take
beets.
right. We don't take candy corn or candles
or beets.
or beets.
That's
But you know what? So the last time I said this on air, and I think I know who did it. I
Yep.
think I know who did it.
Mhm.
I know you're out there, and if you're listening again today, don't you dare leave another one of those cans with the Post-it note on it that says "This is for
my
Mo."
Gosh, that is too funny. Yes.
Oh.
All right. Well, thank you, Mo. We
Thanks for
appreciate you coming
stopping
by
in, Mo.
always.
And thanks for all you
Yes.
do. And the organization does, Good Samaritan Food Pantry.
It's easy for you
So
to say.
I know,
Right?
right? So now I'm tongue tied.
Yeah.
But get on there, like them on Facebook. There's no donation that's too small
Mhm.
to help a family.
Yeah.
And our Facebook posts are funny.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Your mom's my favorite.
Oh, that was so funny. Yeah.
So
All right. We'll take a break, come back, and more fun to come here in Touhyville. Stick around.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
today, sunny and breezy with a high near 57. Tonight, mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 40. Friday, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 54. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low around 37. Saturday, a 30% chance of showers mainly before 1 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 52. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 32.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Jasper County REMC is a non-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is members' economic participation. Members contribute equitably to and democratically control the capital of their cooperative. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Some call it overplanning. At Standish Generators, they call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Call Standish Generators for a free in-home quote at 219-866-7199 or visit Standish Generators on Facebook.
Glotzba Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glotzba, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glotzba Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glotzba's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glotzba Pharmacy at 500 South Brand Street in Fowler or visit online at glotzbapharmacy.com. Glotzba Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Stock up with big fall savings at Menards. Winterize with RV and Marine antifreeze and automotive antifreeze on sale now. Save big on an 8-pack of 100-watt or 12-pack of 60-watt LED light bulbs. Protect your home and family with great sale prices on select security lights and smoke alarms. Plus, stay warm with a fantastic selection of space heaters on sale. Check out Menards' weekly flyer for all the great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
Last call for huge savings of 80% during the final week at Another Season in DeMott. Yes, you heard right. Everything in the store is now 80% off for their final week in business, excluding bereavement items. Make the most of extended hours on Tuesday and Wednesday nights until 7 p.m. Hurry! Once these unique treasures are gone, they're gone for good. Regular store hours end at the end of this week, October 31st. Store will only be open Saturdays from 10 to 4 in November. All sales are final, so don't miss out. Visit another season at 605 North Halleck Street before time and inventory run out.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
Seem very excited. You seem excited.
Oh, what's to get excited about?
What's to get excited about?
Well, let's see. It's Thursday, right?
It's just Thursday.
Just a regular Thursday.
Well, I, for one, am very excited about
this show.
Yep. Nothing to get excited about.
That's negative thinking.
I don't have time for that.
I'm just going to start talking, and there we go. It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. It's Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Thank you for getting up with us and hanging out here on a delightful Thursday morning, portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. You can always visit them online or download their app. You can get your tickets right there online. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Also got to mention our friends over at George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. They offer a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehab, long-term care. They make sure that each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Find out more at georgia.org. Go and like George A. Memorial Healthcare on Facebook. All right. Halloween is tomorrow. We've mentioned it a couple of times. Today is National Candy Corn Day, which just sounds like lunacy. Just saying. I don't know why it needs a day, but apparently it does. Okay, so this story says here are the number one Halloween candies in every state. Okay, so I'm going to open up the map. Let's see here.
Are any of them candy corn? I'm going to guess 0.
No,
Mm-hmm.
none of them. Indiana is
Pumpkins.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Or Reese's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Illinois.
Yeah.
Twizzlers Twists.
Really?
What?
No.
What?
Really? Not chocolate?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Like, I don't care what you say. It's going to be chocolate. And that would be my feeling.
Right? Texas is Trolley? What's Trolley?
Trolleys, they're gummies. They're like trolleys. They're you don't know what a trolley is? Look it up. And you'll
0 states said candy corn. Which, by the way, you wouldn't even put candy corn. You like it. You wouldn't put it as your number one candy. If someone said number one candy, there's no way you'd go candy corn.
I'll do one better. I would never do it on my top 20.
Right.
It would be Twix, Twix, Snickers, Nestle's Crunch, not in that order. And I think my only non-chocolate thing would probably be cherry licorice, but soft.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and all mine would be chocolate. Like, if I'm really gonna go candy, I'm going chocolate.
Yeah. And that's what I would want out of my trick or treat bag. Like like if someone put a gobstopper, I'd eat it eventually, but it wouldn't be any of my favorite stuff.
Right.
Or even gummy bears. I mean, I like gummy bears, the sugar-free ones, but that wouldn't be a best. That wouldn't even be top 20.
Yeah. So number one in the country, if you look at which had the most number ones, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Yeah.
Followed
Kit
by
Kats?
M&M.
Oh.
Hershey's. Snickers, Kit Kat, Twix, and Sour Patch Kids all made the top 10 across the country. So
there's a state that would have put Sour Patch Kids as number 1?
let's see which ones did. In the top 10, it said there. So let's see if it hit number 1 anywhere.
I think in
I'm
the
not
story
seeing it
it
anywhere.
was Nebraska, Kansas in the story that you like. I think it said there were 4 states that chose non-chocolate stuff.
Now it said California is Almond Joy because, they're a little different out there. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Right. Almond Joy's got nuts. Mounds don't because. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Up in the Northwest, peanut M&Ms, Twix.
You were a fan of peanut M&Ms. I was scared for you at one point. When you stopped smoking, you would eat them by the bagfuls in a sitting.
But I did already like them.
Yeah.
And I could do that now. I just don't buy the bags all the time, but I could sit with a bag next to me and eat peanut M&Ms.
Yeah.
Still a big fan.
Yeah.
Let's see. You know what I'm learning from looking at this map?
You don't know which states.
I am not so good at geography anymore. So I know Indiana. I know Illinois.
Do you know Florida?
I know Florida. That's an easy one. California was easy.
Mm-hmm.
But as I get to the Midwest, I know this is Texas.
Above it, Washington. Look towards California. Go Washington and Oregon.
That's up north, though.
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, maybe you know them better than I do. I don't think just by looking at them with the words Tootsie Roll on them, somewhere in the middle.
Do you know Maine? It's all the way up there.
Well, that's out. That's out east.
Right.
I'm looking over west. But Maine, good luck, because there's a whole bunch of little ones. You got Rhode Island, you got Maine, you got Connecticut, all those little ones up there. I don't know my geography as much anymore.
Okay.
Wow, that's kind of wild. All right. So it's interesting though. But yeah.
Do you know Texas?
That one's easy.
Okay.
So, but I'm not going to lie. This would not be a bad idea for them to have the name of the state on there along with the
In
food.
there.
Just saying.
Well, now, yeah, because you would have to bounce between. I'm like, just look up 50 state puzzle.
Well, yeah.
And you'll get.
But it's not that important. So, okay. It's not. I mean, what do we care what what Nebraska likes? I mean, they're from Nebraska, for goodness sakes.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Tina says, Steve, should we change your name to Chrissy? LOL. Listen, I'm not even going to be bothered by the idea that I don't know it, because I challenge anybody to just look at a map without any name and be able to get them. It's as you go west, they all kind of look the same. They're all just kind of sort of squares,
sort of rectangles.
Yeah,
to me.
Like I think I got Arizona. That's Snickers. But I'm saying, as you go west, you got Iowa, Nebraska, Wyoming, Colorado. I mean, they all kind of look the same. They're squares there. They're Squaresville, but Daddy-O. So,
oh my Daddy-O.
All right. About 2/3 of U.S. adults will celebrate Halloween in some way this year. Okay.
Yeah, either your kids are going trick-or-treating or you're giving out candy.
So 60%, yeah. 5% of adults say they would pass out healthy snacks instead of candy to children.
TP their houses.
Those are people that need toilet paper for their home. Right. I'm saying that's why? What?
Right. What are you,
I don't know.
Health police?
Yeah, I mean,
come on, already.
Leave it up to their parents. You don't have to decide that kids need healthy snacks. Leave it up to their parents. Let's stop it. Yeah, there's no need for that.
Well, here, I think we should have had Heather from Jasper County REMC on.
Okay.
She, her kids would go trick-or-treating, and then I think...
Are the kids listening?
I'm trying to remember. Wait, because this cracks me up every year, and I always think about her at this time because of it. I think she left them a gift card and took their candy while they slept.
My God.
and said, you can go to Target and you can get whatever you want. You can get,
Gosh.
an album or whatever it is.
Mhm.
But no, I don't want you eating all that candy.
Right.
And they're like, Mom!
Right. Which,
Mom!
again, at least it's decided by the parents. You don't decide for the trick-or-treaters whether or not they need healthy snacks.
Yeah.
Um,
Nobody wants pretzels. No one wants what are those crackers I love?
Cheez-Its?
Sun-dried tomato, basil, the whole wheat thins.
Goldfish?
Wheat thins or stuff.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Right. Yeah. Stop. All right. Let's see here. Halloween candy hauls might look a little smaller this year. As you mentioned earlier, candy prices up 78% since 2020.
I saw that. I didn't feel good about it, but I felt like, I mean, I am crazy, but I wasn't crazy. Like,
Right.
because when I went into CVS to pick up my pictures, and it said, I have a CVS membership or whatever it is, and it said, buy one bag, get the second for a penny, I think, or $1, one of the two. So I was like, oh, all right, that's the way I load up, right? The bag was $30.49 or something. I was like, $30.49.
Right.
When have I ever seen, and I don't mean a bag like a 5-pound bag of rice. I'm talking about a bag.
Right. I know. Crazy, right? Yep.
My head almost blew off my shoulders.
I know. Ed says, had one house hand out Bibles and blew a horn. You could hear that horn for hours. Yeah, see, again, that's not what the day is for.
But that's not
what the day is for.
I mean, I get it.
That's
but at
not
least
your
throw
thing.
a piece of candy in the Ziploc. Like, we had people do that where they gave the $1 million bill, and the kids liked the $1 million bill, but just put a chunky in there with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll just keep my opinion to myself because people are going to get all mad. But
no, just include the candy too. Is my point.
That's fine.
Like,
Yeah. It's just I hear a lot of talk sometimes about people pushing other agendas, but they don't realize that that it's okay for them to push their agenda, but not for others to just declare who they are and have it be called an agenda. So
right, do something. For me, it was like, do sweet salvation. Or how sweet is salvation? Something, but please include it.
Or how about it's just Candy Day? That's what it is. That's what
I get it.
We don't run out of places to go find a Bible. We know where they're at. They're at the church. They're at the hotel. So it's. I mean,
I think their point is that that's way more important than a candy bar.
I understand.
Where you're going after you die.
I understand, and that's not for them to decide for each kid.
Right.
Just like with the sweets, they're just with the healthy snacks. It's not for them to decide that my kid should be brought this. Just like I wouldn't want any other agenda shoved in my kid's bag either. I wouldn't want any other people's beliefs or feelings shoved in there. So anyway, I knew I was going to upset people. See, I said I should just keep my mouth shut, and sometimes I need to keep my mouth shut.
It's not that. I can appreciate the enthusiasm.
And
I get you're saying,
the cost of chocolate has surged nearly 30% since last Halloween. It's up almost 78% from 5 years ago, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. While candy and gum overall have climbed 39% since 2020. So that means gum hasn't climbed that much.
I'm trying to think if I've ever seen gum. Like, there used to be like Hubba Bubba, just the one piece. I don't know that I've seen gum or chiclets. I haven't seen gum in a multi-pack kind of thing in forever.
No.
I'm like thinking about that. They've kind of like
a Finance Buzz study found that a 100-piece bag of assorted Halloween candy now averages $16.39, up from $9.19 in 2020. In addition to new tariffs and broader grocery inflation, experts say a global cocoa shortage tied to poor harvests and climate shifts in West Africa has sent cocoa prices soaring. Candy makers are responding by shrinking bars and experimenting with new products, including fruit-flavored, sour, chili-coated, goo-filled, and freeze-dried sweets, as well as more cocoa-free white chocolate and cream options, and of course, candy corn as well. The blah, 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 blah,
Do you know
blah,
what prices haven't gone up?
blah.
Rick's Pizza.
That's true. Rick's Pizza. I don't know the prices, but I know they're pretty good.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, good morning. You're calling number 7. Who's this?
This is Dennis.
Hey, Dennis, how are you?
Oh, not too bad. How about yourself?
I'm good, thank you, sir. All right, let's see if we can get you a pizza. We're going to play a little game we like to play called Which Came First? Today being National Candy Corn Day. I just picked another random candy. So which came out first? Candy corn or gummy bears? Which do you think were invented first? Candy corn or gummy bears?
We're going to go with candy corn.
That's a good guess here on Candy Corn Day, and it is correct. Candy corn has been around since the 1880s. Wow, somebody's excited for pizza. I love it. I love it. So candy corn has been around since the 1880s, including the bag that Cheryl has. It's been around since nobody's bought it since then. So,
Right.
Hold on, Dennis. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl's phone so we can get your info, and we'll get you a pizza certificate. Have yourself a great day. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Oh, very nice. We got us a winner on the pizza quiz. We'll try again tomorrow, right around this time. So more fun to come too. Stick around.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Jasper County REMC is a non-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles, autonomy and independence. Jasper County REMC is an autonomous, self-help organization controlled by their members. If they enter into agreements with other organizations, including governments, or raise capital from external sources, they do so on terms that ensure democratic control by their members and maintain their cooperative autonomy. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MAP to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MAP for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MAP for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
This is the Q 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long, right here on the Q.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
Upwards of 100 firefighters and other first responders from at least 7 fire departments responded to Curtis Creek Dairy south of Roselawn after 4 p.m. yesterday, following a report of an explosion at the digester facility, where methane is removed from the manure and converted into natural gas. A very toxic compound, hydrogen sulfide, was present, so precautionary measures were taken, but no inhalation injuries were reported. Lake County Hazardous Materials was there to monitor air quality. The cause of what took place was not known as of last night. There were no estimates of damage. A Rensselaer police officer and Jasper County deputy were recognized for heroism at this week's city council meeting, and each received 2 awards for their actions. Mayor Jeff Phillips explains.
Chief Anderson awarded Sergeant Dan White and Deputy Brett Fozzie from the Jasper County Sheriff's Department a life-saving award from the City of Rensselaer's Police Department. Earlier this month, Sergeant White and Deputy Fozzie were notified of a residence that was on fire. They gained entry, pulled lady out of the fire. The state fire marshal was in town, who awarded both of them the Heroic Life-Saving Award from the State Fire Marshal's office.
Mayor Phillips praised both men for their actions. Indiana will begin a special session next week, and while a proposal to redraw congressional districts is receiving the vast majority of the headlines, Governor Braun is asking legislators to take up another matter as well, and that is passing legislation to bring Indiana's tax code in line with the new federal legislation passed by Congress and signed into law by President Trump. The governor said the state's tax code, without changes, could complicate 2025 tax filings next year. The special session by state law cannot run longer than 30 business days or 40 calendar days. Most communities in the area will be having Halloween hours on Friday. Here are the local times for those locations. Rensselaer from 5 until 7:30, DeMotte 4:30 until 7, Wheatfield and Roselawn 4 until 7, Goodland 5:30 until 8, in Fowler, business trick-or-treating from 3 until 5:30, residential trick-or-treating from 7 until 9, Wolcott 6 until 8. All of the following communities' Halloween hours are from 5 until 7 p.m. local times on Friday. Kentland, Morocco, Brook, Maderryville, Lake Village, Oxford, Monon, and Mount Ayr. Trick-or-treat hours for Francisville are 5 until 7 local time on Saturday, November 1st. Some churches, businesses, and nonprofits may have additional trick-or-treat hours. The American Red Cross will be having a blood donation event today at the Kentland Community Center at 401 North 4th Street from 1 until 6 p.m. Walk-ins are accepted. During this event, if you donate blood, you will receive a $20 e-gift card with your choice of merchants. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Saying goodbye to a loved one is never easy. In your time of sorrow, look to Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer and Morocco to assist you and your family, offering funeral and memorial services ranging from traditional to uniquely innovative and personal, along with burial services, cremation options, and celebrations of life. Steinke Funeral Home offers complete care, allowing you to comfort your family while they take care of the details. If it's time to say goodbye to a loved one or you're pre-planning for your own service, call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
91-year-old Lawrence Tony Nagel of Rensselaer passed away on October 21st. Visitation will be today from 9 a.m. until 11:30 a.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer, beginning with a rosary service at 9. Funeral Mass for Tony Nagel will be held today at noon at St. Augustine Catholic Church. Father Joshua Bennett and Father Rick Nagel officiating. Burial will follow at Mount Calvary Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to St. Augustine Catholic School or St. Augustine Catholic Church. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. 93-year-old Donald Dahmer of Winnemac passed away on October 27th. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory. Visitation will be from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday, November 3rd at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Military gravesite services for Don Dahmer will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday at Winnemac Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to St. Luke Lutheran Church or Winnemac VFW Post 1728. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by George Ade Memorial Healthcare Center.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 57. Tonight, mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 40. Friday, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 54. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low around 37. Saturday, a 30% chance of showers mainly before 1 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 52. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 32.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Hello, this is Bill Curtis. Welcome to Touhyville.
Good morning. I have an exciting announcement.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Today is Thursday.
Oh my God, that is so exciting.
No. Wait, what? What is so exciting?
It's almost Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Oh.
That is exciting.
So get excited.
I'm so excited to get started.
Take your position. It's showtime.
97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. Stephen Show with you here on a Thursday, a Therapy Thursday with Dr. Nikki Monty. Good morning, Dr. Nikki. How are you?
Good. Still trying to find the right
intro. Yeah, okay. You know what? And that's the whole thing. It's like, it just is what it is. Just be you. Just at this point in life. Just be you. Yeah. Okay. So Cheryl and I got into a discussion last week, and I'm curious to know if it's psychological or if it's just something else that needs to happen. We were talking about the idea of why do we do things when we know better? So there are things that we've talked about where it's like, okay, I know that this isn't good for me. I know better. Someone will point out to me, that's not going to be good for you. And we still do it.
Anybody in particular pointing that out for you?
No, but you know what? It's not just that. So
really ourselves.
So a lot of times I will say to myself, if you go this route, it's going to mess you up if you go and do this thing, it's going to mess you up for all the plans you have for the rest of the day. And I still go do that thing. I was talking with a business consultant the other day, and they literally asked me the question that I ask myself all the time. Okay, it sounds like you know what you need to do. Why are you not doing it? And I sat there and I went, I don't know. And that's a really dumb answer at 51 years old. So what is it?
It's a thin answer. Let's say that.
I mean, what is it? What?
Did you have a guess as to what it is, or? Come
He
on,
didn't
we've
like
been
the idea
doing
that I
this for
said.
a long time, Steve, off and on.
I said my own stupidity, and he didn't like that. I'm like, it's just not like, why would you do that?
Because that's not an answer. You even said, is it psychological or something else? What else could it be? What else could it be? You make a choice that you know is undermining and self-sabotaging. Everything we do has an intention, whether we know it or not. Everything we do, every choice we make, every minute we make the choice we make has an intention, whether we know it or not, whether we understand it or not, or whether we choose to understand it or not. It's in the question. I do something, I go and this is your thing, right? I go and I do something like the other day. I went and I did this thing, and I knew that if I did this thing, the result would be terrible and it would put off the whole rest of the day.
Right.
Well, so what do you hear when I say that? What do you hear?
That it's ridiculous.
No, that's a judgment, not an exploration. What is that person? Take it away from being you. One of your kids goes and does something that it just completely derails them, right? And they know when they're doing it that it's going to derail them. What would you think? Why do you think they would do that? Or what would be the intention or the purpose of doing that? It's in the sentence. I'm going to do something that I know isn't good for me, and it's going to have consequences that are going to be problematic for me. What's my intention?
To hurt myself?
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
To do something that is going to undermine you.
But my brain sitting here right now says that's illogical. I like me. Why am I hurting me?
Well, some part of you doesn't respect you enough or recognize that you need to be living in your highest and best self and makes that choice. So most of the time when we're talking about something like that, we're generally not talking about I'm going to go do this and it's going to upset all the plans for the rest of the day. We're talking about I'm going to eat an entire chocolate cake. And I know that I'm going to feel sick afterwards and I'm going to be 5 pounds heavier. I'm going to eat it anyway. Okay. So that's compulsivity. There's impulsivity and compulsivity. When we do things like that, we have intention. We're undermining our best selves. Why would we want to do that? Because something in us thinks we don't deserve to get bigger. Something in us thinks that we don't deserve to feel completely good about ourselves. Something in us. So the idea is, where did that voice start? And we follow the breadcrumbs, right? We do what I call connect the dots, which we go all the way back. When was the first time I remember doing something when I absolutely knew it was not a good idea? You know, whether I knew my parents were going to be mad at me or I knew, and why would my parents be mad at me? Because maybe they knew something I didn't know at that point, or maybe my parents are just dicks. I don't know. I mean, but what is the thing here?
Or maybe it got attention.
Huh?
It may have gotten attention.
It may have gotten attention. Negative attention is better than no attention at all, some people think. So we make these choices because we don't fully believe in ourselves and our in your case, Steve, it would be your right to be visible and not live in a notion of limited financial supply or limited love or whatever it is, the limitations that you think that you've put on yourself. So if you listen to the way you say it, but so your conclusion is I'm an idiot or you're whatever it is, that's just stupid. But if you go underneath that, you listen to the sentence you've said, you'll hear the answer in the sentence. You'll hear the answer.
The cop out is the stupid when you go, I'm
seems
so stupid, I'm ridiculous.
Because it seems so illogical to me.
Right, but
Like,
really it's stopping you from
It is illogical.
Fixing
it is illogical.
Yeah.
But how are you thinking that you're living in a logical way? Well, I mean, what do you yes, because mostly our The unconscious orchestrates our lives. If we want to have a life that is more on track with our expansion, our growth, our best selves, our love ability, whatever the things are that are important to you, if you want to have that life, you need to see, why do I keep derailing myself? Why do I keep throwing over the traces here? It really isn't. It doesn't make sense, but it isn't about making sense. It's an underlying feeling that something's wrong with me and I'm going to prove it. I'm not good enough to, and I'm going to prove it. I don't deserve to, and I'm going to prove it. So some original idea you had, Steve, you're still carrying, and you're fulfilling that. You can make a different choice. But you would have to do that with consciousness.
All right, so now I'm going to get into, because I know I was trying to go into this last week, and then as usual we always go off in other places. Now I want to go nuts and bolts. Now I want to go like, so what do you do? What are the actual? You said you have to take steps to do. What are the actual steps someone needs to take when they want to make changes to themselves, whether it's me or anybody else? When they want to start to make changes, they and that's why I said last week I want to go back to your book, Stuck in the Story No More, that really had a big impact on me because it made me see back then when I read it at like 30 that made me go, wow, how many times have I gotten back into this same circle every time? I just jumped out and then I jumped right back into it. So
Stuck in the Story No More has a workbook for a reason. It also has a workbook, right? Mm-hmm. And so one of the first of all, we have to vow or commit to telling ourselves the truth. So if you're just saying, well, I'm stupid, there's no truth in that. Mm-hmm. I mean, you might feel, wow, this is lame. Okay. But that's not you don't want to start doing self-character assassination.
Well, and let me just make sure that I establish something. I wasn't even in the beginning saying I'm stupid. I think it's a stupid act to do. Like I fully believe I'm a smart person. I don't do a lot of self-beating up, but I do think that we all do stupid things. And when I look at that, I go, that's a really stupid move to make. Why would someone as smart as me, someone as logical as me, make that move? And so that's where I was going with it. But I see there's got to be steps that are made to do that.
So first of all, we decide to tell ourselves the truth. Now this is you may think you do and whatever, and sometimes you do, sometimes you do, but most people do not look themselves in the eye. They just don't. They don't tell the truth. They pass the buck, give responsibility to other people. This client is coming along, but I'm working with him and his wife. I'd worked with his wife quite a bit, and now I'm working with him as well. And he comes from a certain culture that's sort of very dogmatic and doesn't love to dig deep, right? And he's a man of a certain age. So, the combination is really rough. And so I can't count how many times I have said to him in the brief time I've been working with him, no, your son did not turn into a drug addict because he had a bad friend. He turned into a drug addict because he's a drug addict. It's like, because he made that choice to follow that particular path. He had the predisposition for it, la, 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 right? Wow, there were some people. I'm sure there were. He sought those people to support his tendencies. Somebody else doesn't turn us into something. I mean, if you're if you're sex trafficked, maybe someone turns you into something. Right. But in the ordinary world, it's not the friend's fault or they got in with a bad crowd. Well, if there was a good crowd and a bad crowd, why'd they pick the bad crowd? You know what I mean? It's like it's still choice.
Right.
So first of all, we have to decide. I'm going to tell myself the truth about it. I'm not going to blame anyone else. I'm going to say, okay, I'm making these choices. Now, let's go on the assumption, just for fun, that every choice, whether we understand it or not with our little bad brains, even if our brains are good, they're bad. If we understand it at all, has intention, right? When we don't need a particular behavior anymore, it falls away. Now, that often happens with deliberation and deliberate intention, because things don't just fall away. I had a teacher, my best teacher of all, which I've mentioned many times, Dr. Brujoy, who I worked with for 17 years. And he really, in his way, didn't know anything about addiction. He just didn't. I knew a lot about it. He didn't know anything about it. So you take what you like, you leave the rest, right? But he used to say, when you're really done with smoking, you'll stop. And I'm like, Brew. When you're really done with drinking, you'll stop. Yeah, you could be dead, though. You could be dead with the drugs before you feel like it's time to stop. You've evolved to that place. Now, sometimes we just have to say, this does not work. I'm artificially deciding to stop. I hope, sometimes right thinking needs to follow right action, and sometimes right action needs to follow right thinking. They don't always go exactly together at the same time, right? Mm-hmm. So in this case, we say, what are my patterns? Where have I undermined myself over and over? So as human beings, we used to have a tail, right? We don't have a tail anymore. We have a tailbone. The tail went away because the tail was not helpful to us. But as long as it was helpful to us, it was there, right? Okay, same thing with behaviors. Once we realize this is taking more from me than giving to me. Now, go back to addiction, because we're in the season, I call the season of addiction, where everybody has permission to be full out in their addictions. Right? We're eating, we're drinking, we're drugging.
As we go into the holidays, you're saying? Okay, I got you.
Yeah, as we go into the holidays. So, so you take that. Addiction, for me, is an adolescent compulsivity issue. So adolescents don't have any sense, mostly, of outcome and consequence, right? Don't think about consequence. Doesn't occur. I want what I want when I want it, and what I wanted is now. And all of that, and I'm invincible. I'm 16, you know what I'm saying? I got everything, whatever. I have no real power, but I want to think I have power and all the things. So I'm choosing to do drugs. Okay, good for you. But as adults, we have a hint, maybe, this is not going to go well. I mean, I really want to go golfing. It feels like it'd be really fun to go golfing, but I have all these meetings set up later. Now, this is not a sentence that fits me at all. You understand I don't golf, and I don't. Right. Trying to be on the man side of the thing. Okay. But so if you say to yourself, I know this is a bad idea, the next question you want to ask yourself, Steve, is what in me thinks I would do best to follow a bad idea? What part of me is driving me towards doing this thing that I know is a bad idea? Mm-hmm. What would I get out of that? What's the payoff, right?
Well, can I say one thing here? Because when I went to therapy many moons ago, it was the most annoying thing I ever learned in therapy and the most useful. The therapist used to go, okay, so where's this coming from? And I'd go, well, I don't know. And I see that, like when Steve goes, I don't know. They used to say, but if you did.
Right. That's right. That's my favorite question.
Go, will you stop already with but I just said, I don't know. But if you did, who's supposed to know if you don't? So,
but actually, if you say very often, I would say 90% of the time, when someone says, I don't know, and I say, what would the answer be? If you did know, they give me the answer.
Correct. So,
because a part of us doesn't know authentically, but a part of us does.
Well, and the interesting part that I found for myself, I don't know if this is true or not, for everybody else, but that was my lazy answer. Kind of like, hey, how are you? Fine. If I really think someone is asking me, hi, how are you? And it's, hi, how are you? Like, how are you doing? It's a much different answer.
Much different answer.
So when I say, I don't know, for me anyway, it's it's Cheryl being lazy and just wanting this conversation to end. So we're gonna shut this down.
I actually don't ever use the word lazy. I shouldn't say never, but I rarely do, because I think that my definition is adjusted priorities. My priority is to lay on the couch with a remote in my hand.
Right.
Some people call that lazy. I call that a choice.
I don't mean lazy in a bad, like, I mean lazy just, I just kind of want, I don't want to go there. I don't
feel
want
like it.
I don't want to.
That is the piece. That is the piece, Cheryl. Most people don't want to go there.
Right.
They just want the easy answer. And it's not about lazy. It's more about fear. If I dig into this, what am I going to find out? Am I going to find out I'm just incapable of doing it differently, or I am an idiot, or I'm doomed, or whatever.
Or I'm going to hit a nerve. Like with me, it's like, I really don't want to cry right now. And this is where this is going to go. Like doing the work is going to be hard and icky and probably bring up some stuff that's, that
it
I'd rather
is.
not talk about.
However, what the truth is, which pretty much nobody believes me when I say this, but it's true. The thing you're doing that is undermining you is much harder to persist in than moving through it and doing something a different way. It's more nerve-wracking, but it is much easier. It's much easier to just talk about what my feelings are than to find ways to stuff those feelings in the different pockets that I have to put them in. It's easier to tell the truth than to have to keep remembering what story I told to who. It's easier, it's easier to pick the healthy route than to deal with the outcome of the unhealthy procedures.
Right.
It just is. It's easier to get the job done than to not get the job done and feel all those bad feelings. But if I want to feel bad about myself, there's a million roads to that. I can make bad choice after bad choice after bad choice. But people are so hesitant or refusing or terrified or whatever it is to take full responsibility. So why do I do this was the original question. You do it because it makes you feel bad. And there's some part of you that thinks that's what you deserve, that you deserve to feel bad. Well, that's not. Really? Because the evidence is in the reality.
The behavior.
The evidence is right in front of you. We have what we intend to have. Believe me, this is not my favorite understanding for myself.
Nor me. I mean, that's why I'm sitting. I'm like, okay, so now I got to figure out, like, if that's the case, and I'll take it at face value that it is. Now I got to figure out why. Like, why?
That's right.
Because
not why.
Sitting here in my normalcy, sitting here, I don't think I want to hurt myself. I want to sabotage myself. I don't think that. So why are my actions doing that? What?
Okay.
What
don't ask why, Steve. Steve, do you take why out of the? I understand why is a popular question, but why feels more closed. It doesn't really leave you anywhere. It's like a kid. Why is the sky blue? You tell them why the sky blue. Why the same thing? Yeah, but why the thing? But what happens? Why? But when, where, what, how? When did this procedure start? What do I remember about the first time I thought, screw it, I'm going to do what I want to, even though I know it's going to be bad? What was going on in my life at that time? What do I feel right before I do that? So the easiest way to start is to start to just keep a quick note. You can voice do it or record it, all the ways we have now. Keep a quick note of what the decision is that you make when you make it, knowing that it's going to have consequences. Right? I mean, there are times, and I'm a very clean eater. I take good care of myself physically, and I don't eat sugar 99% of the time or 98% of the time.
Well, that's
and
a problem. I'm kidding.
yeah, well, yeah, and when I do eat sugar, I'm very deliberate about it. I know what I'm doing, and I make the decision to do it, and I know what the consequences are going to be, and especially for the people around me, and because I get a little cray-cray, but we won't do a show right after I've eaten sugar. Let's just say that.
Gosh, that's funny.
And because it works on your nervous system, it really is the worst drug we have in the world, actually, of all the things. And one of the worst things about alcohol is how much sugar there is in it. But anyway, and anesthetic also, of course. But so when I make a deliberate decision, I make a deliberate decision. But I do all those things very conscientiously. I didn't always do that. I was a compulsive overeater. I ate badly, and every once in a while, that sheep pops up. And it's connected to, let's see, what words can I say on the radio? Screw it. Screw it. There's a euphemism for you. Screw it. I'm just not, I don't care. Now,
That's
do I know
exactly how I feel about, because this conversation came up because I will skip a meal as a diabetic. Like, I've got total control over all my numbers are great now. I almost died when we found out, a whole long thing. So I get it. But I will know that I have to eat, and I will get in the car and book appointment after appointment after appointment. And I can tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to feel like I'm going to pass out. I'm in the middle of Monticello. Then I go, okay, let me make it home because I'd rather eat the stuff in my fridge than eat like junk or whatever.
And you don't leave things in your car to carry you over.
Right, because that would be.
What do you know about that? What do you know about that?
Well, I know that it's me trying to control stuff in a way that's not going to be good for me. But sometimes, like you, I go, just screw it already. I'm tired of the whole discipline thing. I'm just going to.
Yeah, I used to. One of the things I used to do is I used to work way into burnout. You know, I work way into burnout, and then I would. Something would happen. Not that I don't get sick really, but I would get so exhausted I couldn't move or whatever it was. And then I realized that I had to preempt, burnout. So I would plan a vacation or a weekend or a time off or what I call a day of sloth, where I'm in bed for half a day watching bad TV. And I had to plan that, even though I didn't think I needed it. Because by the time I got to that thing when it was there, I needed it.
Yeah.
But I was taking care of myself ahead of time. That's obviously what you have to do.
Yeah.
If we're not doing that, if we're not taking care of our well-being ahead of time, it's because we don't know we deserve well-being. There's no way around it as a conclusion.
And what's the pushing the limit part of it? What's that about? Because for me,
I've got to get the thing done. If I don't do it, nobody will do it. And I need to be indispensable. I need to be indispensable, because if I'm indispensable, I won't be dispensed of. I won't be left. I won't be abandoned. And everybody will be there. And thing is, see how important I am, and I'm so valuable. And okay, and and of course, the opposite of that is that I, at those points, thought exactly the opposite. I thought I was dispensable. I thought I was a throwaway. I thought that I didn't have very much value. And so I was bracing. It's like the bully is the scaredest person on the schoolyard, right?
Right.
We're in reaction to our own inner landscape, and we get to be suspicious of ourselves. This is so interesting. And then we can choose it anyway. Okay, I get it. I got this little thing going on here. I'm going to run with that for a while. I'm not done with it yet. I don't care what people choose. I just want people to know that they have choice. I just want people. And, with you, because you're diabetic, then your body, that's how much your body loves you. That's how much life loves you, is that it helped you with this thing that says you're going to pay a price pretty quickly if you don't pay it. You're going to pay a price. Now, how much do you love life, or how much are you willing to live on the edge of it?
To risk it.
Yeah.
And you get to, you get to make that decision every single day.
Yeah.
And you can have some easy fixes in your case, right? You can have some stuff in the car that
crackers, right? I mean, it's not. Yeah.
It's not complicated.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I went through a little hypoglycemia for a while. I don't know where it went, but it was there and then it was gone. And I used to carry sunflower seeds.
Yeah.
Even when I was at my worst in terms of the way I took care of myself, that I didn't want to just because I'll pass out.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So I just want to quickly go back for a second. You said, okay, when you're making decisions, make a little note. Okay. So I'm making these notes. Now, what do I do?
Now
do I
you're
look at it
looking
after a
for
week? Do I look
patterns.
at it after a month?
Now-
What do I do?
You do well, I love the 30-day thing, but start with making them for 2 weeks, I would say.
Okay.
And then you just notice the things you tell yourself on the other side of the thing you've done, right? That is undermining. And we say, okay, where did I learn to undermine myself? Right? Where did I learn to undermine myself? When did this start? Who was I? Where did I watch my parents do that with themselves or each other? What's the story here? Right?
Okay.
And keep going back to the story. We only have a couple of themes and we have core woundings. People hate this. Oh, I'm going to go back. Do I have to keep going back? You don't have to keep going back, but you're living in what happened. So if you want to know where the pattern started, this is not to go back and say, oh, my parents are these terrorists. It's all their fault. But it is to identify the patterns. It's so powerful. It's so powerful to make the self-well-being choice. It just is. It
also builds on itself. Once you start to do that, it becomes habit. And
That's
then when
right.
you're not doing it, you go, nah.
So Steve, I would take one thing that that you do that is self-sabotaging consistently and fight back.
Dr. Nikki, thank you as always. We appreciate it. Have yourself a wonderful week, and we will.
I will.
We'll chat again next week. Stick around for more fun to come here in Touhyville. Car trouble? Don't stress. Take it to AutoWorks in Rensselaer. From oil changes and brake repairs to engines and transmissions, the team at AutoWorks keeps you on the road safely. They're local, they're trusted, and they'll treat your car like it's their own. Don't wait for a breakdown. Schedule your service today. Call AutoWorks at 219-866-4131 or stop by their shop at 919 McKinley in Rensselaer. AutoWorks, where quality and care come standard.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
You're invited to come in and kickstart your holiday shopping at Macy's on Saturday the 1st. Join us for a day full of styling how-tos, festive fashion events, free giveaways, and so much more. Even better, it's all happening during our Friends and Family sale, so you can take 30% off top designers that rarely go on sale, plus 15% off beauty too. Don't miss the fun this Saturday at Macy's. More at macys.com/events. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest. The last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying. Just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy. In 2011, I founded Wesley Financial Group with one goal in mind: to help honest folks out of their timeshares permanently. Today, I run Wesley with my two sons, a real family business, treating every client and every employee like we'd want our own family treated. That philosophy has helped us grow into the largest, most trusted timeshare cancellation company in the United States. Fortune magazine even recognized us as one of the best places to work. Why? Because we genuinely care. In fact, some of our former clients were so moved by their experience working with us, they joined our team so they could help others to timeshare freedom. If you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-790-1400. 800-790-1400. 800-790-1400.
Morocco Classic Rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
Hello, this is Bill Curtis. Touhyville for today and tomorrow.
Who's ready for a show up?
Wait, what day is today?
Today is Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday's bad for me.
Thursday's perfect.
I don't know if you've worked with one of these. We call it a microphone.
Just let me know when I'm on, all right?
I don't know who you are.
Well, I'm something of a famous radio personality.
That sounds like a very familiar voice.
Are we ready?
It's time for a great day. Showtime.
Yep. Stephen Show with you here, having fun on a Thursday morning, portions of which are brought to us by Supercuts. Supercuts in Rensselaer is looking for a salon manager, $1,000 bonus, competitive pay, talking $20 to $30 an hour, paid time off, paid holidays, paid training, and more. Find out all about how you can take the next step in your career at jobs.supercuts.com. That's jobs.supercuts.com for a salon manager in Rensselaer. Also, got to mention our friends over at Cripsey Head Start. Visit Cripsey Head Start on Facebook to find out all about the great things that they're doing with kids ages 3 to 5 in all areas of Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties. You can also visit KIRPC.net. Time now for the Mr. P Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's Dumb Criminal comes to us from Florida. They have the best. 75-year-old John Moss had a sign in front of his house that said, "Absolutely no drugs allowed on the premises." Police may have thought, does protest too much.
Oh, no. Really?
Mm-hmm. John was just arrested and hit with multiple charges of drug trafficking after a search of his home turned up a ton of drugs on his premises. Hey, police driving by, no drugs in here. Keep going.
Now, there's a cloud of smoke, and your neighbors for 2 miles in circumference are high as a kite. Like,
sir, why does the side of your house have a drive-through? Right. Detectives found 32 ounces of cocaine, 36 grams of Oxycontin, 442 grams of marijuana, 17 grams of alprazolam, 6 grams of morphine, 4 grams of methamphetamine.
Oh my God.
And he had 20 grand in cash and multiple handguns. It's unclear what tipped off the authorities, but they clearly weren't dissuaded by John's drug-free zone signs. It didn't, that didn't keep them. It couldn't be in there. No, he's got a sign that says no drugs. It's got to be somewhere else. Protect yourself from dumb criminals with Mr. P, Locksmith, and Security. You lock yourself out of your car or home, man, oh man, don't worry. Just call 219-866-7171. On call 24/7. Let's say you need your home or your business protected with better locks, different locks, rekeying of locks, doors, hinges, closures, what have you. Mr. P is there for you. Find out more at mrplocksmith.com. Go and like Mr. P Locksmith and Security on Facebook.
Weather is brought to you by Bozeman Oil.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 57. Tonight, mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 40. Friday, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 54. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low around 37. Saturday, a 30% chance of showers mainly before 1 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 52. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 32.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Some call it over-planning. At Stanish Generators, they call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Call Stanish Generators for a free in-home quote at 219-866-7199 or visit Stanish Generators on Facebook.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is concern for community. While focusing on member needs, cooperatives work for the sustainable development of their communities through policies accepted by their members. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Well, Jeff, the news seems to be full of supply chain issues, delayed shipping, rising prices, and inflation. How's that affecting us here at Bjerk's Fine Jewelry?
Honestly, Liz, not in the least bit. Our prices are sharp as ever. Our values are the best in the business. You can compare the mega box stores, the internet, or even the big city diamond districts, and you still won't find the deals we offer.
Well, that will make our customers very happy, but I've heard that many businesses are struggling to find product and maintain inventories.
Not here at Bjerk's Fine Jewelry. We work very hard with our suppliers to make sure diamonds, gemstones, and jewelry continue to arrive and keep our selection fresh and exciting.
So let me get this straight. Our customers can stroll into Bjerk's and still get unbeatable prices, top-notch quality, first-class service, and the area's largest inventory to make the perfect jewelry choice?
You summed that up pretty well, Liz. But don't forget, we also have the area's largest selection of coins and precious metals bullion. Some dealers have really struggled to source sufficient quantities, but here at Bjerk's, we are fully stocked.
You know, Jeff, we're pretty lucky to have been serving the Lafayette community for over 75 years.
Shop smart, shop Bjerk's. Bjerk's.com.
Brad Gutwine from Gutwine Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwine Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You'll like the way we do business at Gutwine Motor Company in Monon.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
You should try Fast Play from the Hoosier Lottery. It's easy to play and super fun. Unlike that time you tried paddleboarding.
Go! Fast Play does sound quick and easy. I'll take one.
Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Play responsibly.
Hey, everybody, this is John Schneider, and you are listening to Touhyville with Steve and Cheryl.
Morning. Morning. It is a great morning, isn't it?
So nice to have you back.
What up, Daddy-O?
It's Thursday.
A great way to start your morning.
Yeah, see, I was planning on sleeping in.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. You'll miss all the fun.
Who's ready for some nonstop, totally scheduled fun?
This show is fun.
Fun?
It's fun. What fun?
Okay, let's do it.
It's showtime, folks.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you. Good morning. Portion of the show is brought to us by Steve's Specialized Services. They now have bad boy tractors as well. So if the mower is not quite up to your size for your kind of land, you're a farmer, they now have bad boy tractors as well. They are now a bad boy tractor dealer. Probably going to have room for those now that they have their big giant log home showroom.
Oh my gosh. And I love the black detailing.
It just looks amazing.
Like it just looks great.
Yeah. So visit cspecialized.com to find out more, or visit C Specialized Services on Facebook. Also got to mention our friends over at Vierks. Fine jewelry. Turn your unwanted jewelry, coins, and collectibles into cash. Highest prices paid in a quick, convenient, confidential transaction. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Vierks.com. All right. We got all kinds of fun stuff going on as we rapidly approach Halloween. Have Halloween decorations become too scary? I don't think so, because they don't bother me. But what say you? Because you don't like all that kind of spooky, scary stuff.
Yeah, I'm not that crazy about it. But I mean, we have neighbors up the street that have a really cool lawn and stuff. I like it, and it's kind of scary. They have a kid on a swing and the swing.
Oh yeah,
and then the great big guys, the skeletons, and all that stuff. But I like it. I like it's tastefully done. I don't know. The creepy doesn't do it for me, and the scary monsters don't do it for me either. I don't like him. But I get that this is the holiday where that's what it's kind of all about.
That's what it's for. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they say an article in the New York Times asks if Halloween decorations become too scary. It mentions things like Skelly, the huge Halloween skeletons that have been popping up. I think those are cool looking. I think those and the ones when they have the giant skeleton with the giant skeleton dog that it's walking.
I love that one.
I think that is fantastic. It's just, and I'm with you. The creepy ones, like, do give me a double take, They said they talked to some parents who have young kids who like the classic Halloween imagery, pumpkins, witches, ghosts, spiders, skeletons. And they feel like today's things like dismembered bodies, moving and speaking things, gesturing props are a little too disturbing for kiddos. So, listen, we had one in our neighborhood in Bourbonnais every year.
Oh.
The dad would sit dressed up as something in the Halloween decorations and then get
stoic,
up and scare people.
He'd be, Oh. And I remember the first year I had my mom.
You're kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
He was so solid that we weren't sure. We didn't even think twice.
Yeah.
And then the kids went up in their costumes to get candy, and he went raw. And I thought my mother was going to have a heart attack on his lawn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I always, of course, I have the scream from like the gutters.
You do, yeah. You got the movie scream.
I've got the movie scream. Yeah.
1 in 6 people think their pets enjoy Halloween costumes. Let me just put this out there. 1 in 6 people are wrong.
Right.
Okay. They don't. The dogs don't like it.
Although I shopped around for the Little Shop of Horrors one and couldn't get my hands on what I wanted.
Oh my gosh. Doing that to our poor dog.
Oh. I love it when they look like they're like.
I think they're hilarious.
Hilarious.
When I see them, like it looks like someone walking, and you put like their front legs through it, like it looks like a person walking.
Or the spider. Did you see the spider one where it's like, I
think they're hilarious. We'd not want to do that to the poor dog. The dog doesn't want that on him. No, No.
Yeah.
But 1 in 6 people, that's kind of high. So 16% think pets actually enjoy dressing up in a Halloween costume. 40% think they either like it or at least don't mind it. I don't know about that. I'm not buying into
I don't
that.
think he likes any of it.
No, I don't think so.
Although I
either.
do think he likes a good sweater when he's out and it's cold. I'm not so sure he
Yeah.
minds it, you know.
I know.
But I don't think that's normal.
I have always said that I wish we could like talk to them.
Mhm.
So we could know, like, where he's like, no, I do like that sweater. But
Mhm.
when I would pull the sweater out, he wouldn't mind. He would stick his head like he was ready to go, you know.
Mhm.
So the sweater, you're right, he might not mind. But he doesn't like being looking silly.
And I
talked
don't
to him
think,
about it.
yeah, I don't think he likes anything around his ears or his head either.
That's true.
Like
Although
when we
he-
pull a hood or whatever
Yeah.
over him, he's not crazy about that whole thing. Or
No.
the sombrero. we
Sombrero.
put
But he
on
did
him.
wear it for a little bit.
He did.
Yeah.
There's Baxter the beagle in the tiny shark fin. Luna the lab's got her tutu again. Bella the pug's dressed as a bumblebee. Oh, look at me. Look at. Okay, let's be honest. Your dog doesn't care. You're not doing this for them. You just wanted to post it on Instagram.
Right? That's right. It was just for the post. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's take a break. We come back. And of course, don't go anywhere because we still got to end on a high note. So stick around.
Last call for huge savings of 80% during the final week at Another Season in DeMott. Yes, you heard right. Everything in the store is now 80% off for their final week in business, excluding bereavement items. Make the most of extended hours on Tuesday and Wednesday nights until 7 p.m. Hurry. Once these unique treasures are gone, they're gone for good. Regular store hours end at the end of this week, October 31st. Store will only be open Saturdays from 10 to 4 in November. All sales are final, so don't miss out. Visit Another Season at 605 North Halleck Street before time and inventory run out.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer.
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
When it's time for harvest, you have days, not weeks, to get your grain out of the field and safely stored. That's why Chester Agricultural Systems and Brock Grain Storage Bins are built to deliver day-to-day reliability and long-lasting durability to protect your crop and your investment. smart recommendations, reliable service, and trusted relationships. It's what being a Brock dealer is all about. At Chester Ag Systems in North Judson, their support is as strong as their steel, doing whatever it takes to protect your crop and keep your farming operation working without problems. Brock Solid means your grain storage, handling, conditioning, and structures will stand up to the challenge. And Chester Ag Systems is always here to help you grow. Call 574-896-5600. That's 574-896-5600. Or visit chesterinc.com.
If you're one of the millions of Americans behind on your taxes, if you're afraid to open your mail because IRS collection letters could be coming, listen carefully. The IRS is cracking down, taking paychecks, freezing bank accounts, revoking passports. That's a fact. But here's what most people don't know. There are official tax relief programs designed to help struggling taxpayers. Programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief. Optima's award-winning team will fight to protect your paycheck, your passport, and your property. Their tax attorneys and licensed tax professionals will work tirelessly to get you the best deal possible with the IRS. Every day, penalties and interest keep piling up, so don't wait. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
All righty. It is time for us to call it another day. Another fine, fun day in broadcast history. Hanging out here in Touhyville. Of course, before we go, it is time to end on a high note.
All right. Today's high note is from Amy at Sister, I'm with you. I truly don't understand the whole you versus me mentality. I know some people thrive off of that competition, but I will never believe it needs to be that way. What are we competing for? Love? There's enough of it to go around. Success? There's enough of it to go around. Happiness? There's enough of it to go around. Attention? Blah. Is it really all that great anyway? In my mind, it will always be you and me. I don't need to push you down to get ahead. I don't need to put you down to be lifted up. I don't need to steal your ideas to take credit for your work. I've got my own brain, my own thoughts, and my own passions. The only way I want to go through life is valuing others, valuing connection, and believing we all have the ability to get where we need to be, and that we are more likely to get there building bridges than building walls. Here's to collaboration. Here's to helping each other. Here's to working together. Here's to making sure everyone at the table gets fed.
I love it. I love it. Good stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
See, and I'm so glad that we get to do this together. So,
right?
Yeah. That's it makes it all the more fun, all the more enjoyable. So thank you so much to Dr. Nikki, as always, on Thursday, and thanks to Mo for coming in.
Yeah.
And for putting our picture up already on social media. We're more than happy to be a sponsor of the Good Sam Jam.
She's always a breath of fresh air.
Yes. Of course, if you missed any of that, you can check it out on our podcast. On video, you can watch our chat with Mo from the Good Samaritan Food Pantry. And if you can give, because there's lots of folks in our area that are in need of food, like need to eat. So if you can give. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself just a great Thursday. We're going to do it all again tomorrow for Halloween.
And then comes the great Touhyville turkey giveaway.
Yes, it's coming.
With Roselawn Electric.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
Very exciting stuff. So, all right. So stick around, or we'll see you tomorrow. Whatever.
This is the Q. 97.7 FM WLQI.